I got you on a liver, though. I got you. And then everybody's mad at me. Oh, gosh. Give me a break.
I'm sorry, you having a hard time at school because they make you sit still and do nothing with your life instead of be a man? Well, maybe it's a you problem, Goy. Here, take this pill. It's gonna stun your growth and make you insane. And we're gonna call it fixing you. And you're gonna be addicted to it.
I forgot about this song.
Negotiating terms, you were. Yes, it's time to show you we're the best. Pest, you actually thought that you were chosen. We're not impressed. You thought deception was a flex. Guess. Well, now you're up against someone that knows the truth. The smell of a funeral in your home. Your mouth is an open catacomb. Speaking the word gets a little worse. You move through the crowd like a walking corpse. Just stay in the nightmare you know so well. Cause now you get recognized by your smell. And no one is with you anymore. It's time to reward you for all your work. I'm out of control. You know. That's how you know. I'm out of control. You know. This time you love.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Why can't I feel good? 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 You're on Twitter all day. Your friends are recalling, and you don't call them. If you could call them friends, you're running away. You stole it all, attempting to vacate a place you didn't earn. You're trapped in your head, you're bursting into flames. You're running away, you stole it all. Why can't I feel good? 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 You're on Twitter all day. Your friends are recalling, and you don't call them. If you could call them friends, you're running away. You stole it all, attempting to vacate a place you didn't earn. You're trapped in your head, you're bursting into flames. You're running away, you stole it all.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Now, I got bad news and good news. The good news is I got a little bit of drama candy tonight. Just a tiny bit of drama candy tonight. I wasn't gonna make a stream, but I thought it was actually funny. And especially because the guy that we're gonna talk about is kind of weird. So yes, I'm originally from Mexico. So welcome, everybody. Possibly true. Only a Venezuelan would say drama candy. So they can't eat any chili. So hey, welcome everybody. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a dive I haven't seen all of these, so we can probably talk about it, and then I'll talk about how or what exactly is going on, what's happening, and then we can talk about this kind of guy. And I, I'm not entirely sure what the fuck is going on with Torps, but and there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be like, "Why are you talking about the Torps?" Because they're interesting sometimes. Okay, that's the reason why. We're not gonna make any claims about anything that happened. We're just gonna talk about what happened. So if you're like, "Oh, it's gonna sue you," I don't think they are. Maybe. You know what? I'm not gonna say they're not. Maybe. But I don't see why they would. So before we start, let's do this.
Please give me $1. Oh, I have no money. Just $1. I'm broke too. $1. I really don't have money, but how much money do you make from begging? $150 a day. Give me that shit. Please give me $1.
You got $1 to give, just give it to me, you know. But but yeah, that's cool. Didn't know that. I'm not in Mexico. I live in Utah. Have family in the United States. I believe in the American dream, as people would say, and I believe that God has blessed this land, and we can, ask for forgiveness and He may He may keep on blessing this land. So let me give you a little update of what's going on and what I know about this whole thing. I don't know everything because I don't follow the Forbes a lot. I started following them today. I kind of like got a little bit sucked into the thing that happened today, and I thought it was funny. So what happened today? Well, very easily. Grace, that you can see right there, was in the morning. They woke up. They are staying at that guy. I think his name is Josh. Maybe Juan. I don't know. Jay the artist. I'm gonna call him Jay the artist because that's the only fucking name I know. Is inside of. They're staying with him. He's in his room. He is They have had like some kind of online relationship. This is what I got from my little interaction with Ben a little while ago. They've been talking for years. He kind of invites them to Minnesota. I think they're Minnesota, and they are. They're staying at his house, and it's the morning. He mentions that he has actual coffee. They don't want to be doing some more instant coffee, so Grace takes a French press that is all moldy and shit and just cleans it up, makes coffee. This guy goes, stands up to her, looks at the fact that she cleaned the moldy coffee maker. The moldy coffee maker, made some coffee, poured it into a glass. She was gonna pour some more. Starts getting angry about it. Starts screaming at her, fucking bitch, what do you make some coffee in the morning? And they end up leaving the apartment where he is, and they had like a little bit of a struggle session. So Grace and Ben had a little bit of a misunderstanding. They have a little bit of a struggle session and end up booking a hotel. Now, what we're gonna be looking at, it's them talking about the incident after the fact, right? Now I know that the Thors was gonna have a little bit of a. They were gonna be leaving whatever they were leaving. Whatever they were leaving, they left. Inside of an RV, and now they're moving across country somewhere. I always have thought that Grace could probably be a good content creator. I think that Ben is if he was just completely on the background and not appearing, they would be doing way better. I'm not saying that Ben is a bad person or anything like that. I just don't think he is very likable. Okay, he has the same kind of problem that the Erudite has. Nobody likes him. much. And he's kind of weird, and he's kind of weird looking. And that doesn't mean that I don't respect him or anything. It's just I just don't think he's like that great for the streaming in and of itself and the stream health. But I thought it was kind of funny. What am I doing? Are we not men? I'm covering drama. I don't know if you know this show. This show is called Panelstein News Network, and we cover Panelstein shit. So yeah, and I always thought about it because I always thought about what was happening here, or the ideas here is mostly the little part of the interview that I watch. He's just a fucking weirdo, and I don't understand how it's like we everything is fine now after getting screamed at for making coffee in the morning, which I think is retarded. Someone gives this man 20, so you start singing karaoke. Karaoke is not today. I'm not gonna be doing karaoke night. Thank you very much to Just Me Stays with the insanely huge, enormous $5 super chat. Says for the love of coffee. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Jess. Okay. So I'm gonna start this stream. I'm gonna go a little bit further because they usually just start a little bit later, whenever they're both there, and then we're gonna see what exactly they had to say about it. And I'm gonna try to give a little bit of my my ideas. It created like a full man kept his statue. The first, it was moldy. It's fucking, I don't know, it's insane. It's just insane.
You have the wrong orientation.
Oh, what do I have to do?
It's portrait.
I know, I like, but I think that's just a little common courtesy. I guess I overreacted a little. I think let's see.
Let's go back. Let's see if there's a moment where they start talking about it.
All right.
Sip sip pass lol joke doesn't work the same with wit. No, it doesn't work the same.
So, I guess I called for this meeting. I guess I overreacted a little. I think let's see. So when,
That's what I mean. The guy's like completely weird. He's a weirdo. I don't know what to tell you. He's like weird. All about him screams just weird. Can we review upon scum growing next? Yes. Send the video, please.
so okay, no, so they came and stayed with me in my place, which was it was good. I think everything was great. And then maybe my only thing was maybe you could have instead of just going through the cupboards and everything, I think that maybe more of the common courtesy would have just been like, just talk to me first, and then you can do whatever. But I could have told you, I could have cleaned out the French press. The thing needed to be cleaned out, and but I think that's just a little common courtesy to.
So once again, this is completely insane, because the French press is. It's not like she was looking to the fucking cabinets. It was supposed to be out on the upper. No. It was supposed to be in on the fridge, on top of the fridge. So it's visible. It's not like she was looking around for shit. Going back to watching World War III. Okay, Tegra. Thank you for passing by. Hope you have a good one.
If you're a guest, like, you can do whatever you want, but before you use like the stuff in the kitchen, probably just I could have told you like, okay, here's the cups.
I think they've been there for a couple of days at least. At this point, they have been there in this apartment for a couple of days at least. What? How? What? You're like in an apartment. You've been there a couple of days, and he's like, "Well, I could have told you about stuff. Why did you lose your fucking shit and start screaming at her when she just makes a little bit of coffee after cleaning your shit?" I would be like, "Oh, thank you. Let's do some more coffee." That would be my idea. That's what I would do.
Here's my these are good cups to use. Let me clean out this thing, and then but I think when you moved in or when you got there a couple days ago, you just started. It's not a big.
Yeah, Lobster, this guy makes the Thorpe seem extremely normal. I agree. He's just... It gets better.
Thing. It's just so
they just show up yesterday. But I mean, fine. Let's say that they just show up yesterday. They're gonna stay at your house. Like if you have things that you don't want to do, or things that you don't want them to touch, or things that you're not supposed to be on, like the first thing you would do is tell them, right? Don't touch the French press, for example. I don't want anybody touching my French press. If you're gonna have people at your house, especially if it's in like an apartment, and they're gonna be staying there, you know, one of the things that people want to do or like to do is eat, you know, drink coffee.
I think that's why I
Hey, Trench.
overreacted a little bit, and not crazy though. It's not like you know.
I think he's fucking insane. I'm gonna be honest. I believe that guy's kind of a little bit kind of insane. Being absolutely honest. Thank you very much to Trench Deacon for sending a huge 5. He says 0707 to you, sir. We're gonna have Pound Town this coming Thursday. I think that might be probably the last episode, maybe the second to last episode. So that's gonna be cool.
But and then also I just think with this stream, it's like I think you guys are in this habit of imposing yourself and just taking action and just sort of, and it wasn't against, it's not like me telling a woman in her place. I don't think it was like that at all. But if anything, it's like me telling a younger person who's just moving so fast and not being super, you are super considerate.
Spanish for black people wouldn't give a damn. They will be so happy if you made yourself comfortable as a guest. I don't like maybe there's a super strange difference between cultures that I'm not aware of, but I've been like to different, I'm surrounded by white people. I go to the place and they're like, yeah, make yourself comfortable. I know I don't know. OCD trays right off the gate with this guy. He looks insane. Yeah, exactly. Just me stance. I believe that's the same thing.
But I think in this line of work, you're in this habit of just imposing yourself in random situations that you may.
Thank you very much, W Radio, for the installation norms 5. Says, let's go, Emmet. Also from another stream, Central P5, Guilty, and Derek C. Innocent. Central P5? I'll check that out. I don't know what you're talking about. But thank you very much, W Radio. Greatly appreciate it for the insanely huge 5. He should be a caregiver for like 1 week and change his mind. Sure. There's always limitations on what people doing in your home just because they do it in their home. You're cool if a guest is on your bed. Probably not. They probably do that in their own home. If I invite people to my house, right? And I gave them, it's like, I invite you to my house, that's gonna be your room, and then I get mad because you use the bed. That's how I feel, right? If you have a kitchen, it's in the common area. You're gonna be staying with me a couple of days, and you literally take a moldy French press, clean it up, and then make coffee out of it, and then I start screaming at you, and then I'm like, oh, it's common courtesy. I think that's different, right? I don't think I'm retarded with saying that. He looks a little bit off, and his idea is off.
Forget about, oh, maybe a little common courtesy. We are guests. Let's just, if I could have just talked to you first and said, if you want to cook, here's the pans and here's the cups, and just a little conversation first, to me probably would have felt, then I wouldn't have. But I do think there is something with this streaming thing that you move so fast and you're just.
Like, what the fuck has this streaming to do with anything? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm kind of insane and on his own bullshit. But the streaming, I don't think the streaming has anything to do with anything. Common items shouldn't be an issue. Not like it was a hidden in a structure. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's not like they were going into his room and then took it from his room, or it's not like they didn't even open the cabinet. The French press was on top of the French press was on top of the fridge. I mean, man, I don't know if you said after, so we're gonna play it after.
You know what I mean? So I think it was more about that. It wasn't, definitely wasn't a woman thing, like telling a woman what to do or something.
I would respect him more if he had said it's a woman thing. It would be like, okay. If it was like a woman thing, I would understand it more. I would actually understand it more. It would be like, hey, bitch, don't make things with my stuff. It's my stuff. Ask me. Or I don't know, but it's like, it's just, oh, I was OCD and up the ass. By the way, I know people with OCD. People with OCD are like extremely clean. I don't think he has OCD. I think he has some. I think he's just a fucking weirdo. Okay? I just think he's just a fucking weirdo. Hey, sports brand. No, the 5 is an old case assault case that got overturned with DNA evidence. It comes up in philosophy and law cases. That's interesting.
It's just.
Do you think?
And I don't think, and I didn't go
yeah.
crazy or anything. I like raise my voice a little bit in the morning.
Yeah.
After I didn't sleep all night.
Well, that's not what he said. What he said, well, that's not what she said, sorry. The video is now private. I cannot see it directly. But one of the things that she was extremely angry and pretty much was like, this fucker was screaming at me. I thought it was actually funny. Are we really like 50 people watching this? Interesting.
It was 10 in the morning. So it's just maybe a little moment of weakness on my part, but I saw Ben yell. I didn't worry about that. He said some crazy stuff to you. I didn't make a big deal. Think that was,
It wasn't like anything.
Ben last
crazy.
night. Ben last
I
night.
just wasn't expecting it from you. That's why it threw me off.
Okay. Yeah, no, it threw me off. I don't really act like that either. I think it threw me off.
Yeah.
So that's why I think the stream is infusing in me and making me a little more toxic and a little more short-tempered. It threw me off too.
I would just say it's fine to yell at someone. I don't have any problem with that.
It wasn't like I yelled at you for 5 minutes straight. I just said a few things, but maybe I raised my voice a little bit.
I don't have a problem with yelling. I yell, my dad yells. It's not like a
I don't usually yell.
thing.
I usually don't ever yell.
It was.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't ever yell, but he'll yell at this point. That's the thing that's like weird. And this guy was like freakishly weird. He looks like a guy hidden body parts. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. Welcome, watchers. Don't forget to subscribe to Emmet. Puts out awesome content. Thank you to Section 230.
It was just in the moment. I think I said to you something like, "I don't feel like getting yelled at for making coffee," and I left. Something like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting bothered though, but it's fine.
Because I didn't understand where you were coming from.
I think
Genuinely.
I think you just, when you move, if you're a guest in someone's place, maybe,
Grumpel.
I mean, yeah, you guys could have taken any food from the fridge and anything like. I wouldn't have worried about that. But with cooking, maybe I could have briefed you a little bit, like, here's some cups and let me clean out the French press because it needed, and because I don't want
Quite literally, she cleaned it up. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
grounds going down the thing, the sink, and. But I think you guys are a little bit in the habit of just having a little bit of a sense of imposing, which is creative, it's interesting. You just impose yourself in random situations. And I think that carried over into, so I think that's where the freak out, that wasn't a freak out. I think that's what made me.
He freaked the fuck out. If you go on into, you're that fucking weird. If you are that fucking weird and you call yourself as a freak out, you freaked the fuck out. I'm 100% sure that he freaked the fuck out. Hey, good to see you. You have right to remain silent, as I subscribed you to General Specific. And how you put that cloud in checkmate. Good job, thank you very much. That was funny. I don't talk to that guy and about that guy because I know he's litigious as fuck. And a fucking insane person too.
Raise
I'm
my
not going to
voice a
say it
little
was
bit.
some
But
kind
you're
of
welcome.
crazy thing. I just wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting. I don't really do that, But also yesterday, 10 hours of streaming. Then I did a stream. I was
a lot.
and I was drinking wine on the stream.
Yeah,
I didn't sleep.
I was
I
asleep,
didn't
yeah.
sleep. So that was 11 in the morning.
Could I lay out the situation just so that people understand what we're talking about?
Sure. Yeah. Let's keep clarifying.
Okay, so basically,
But the day before, earlier, or the day before, you took the curtains down
yes,
without
I
asking.
did. Yeah.
And I
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of a Spoonie. Like late full blown mental illness Spoonie. That's who this guy reminds me of. GS is, I'll send you yeah, well, I already put it on. Hey
installed
God,
the air
good to see you,
conditioner
Scott.
without asking.
That is true.
So I was getting this sense of this being imposing a little bit. So that was
Yes.
building up a little frustration.
Sure.
Because
yeah.
those curtains I've had those curtains up. They block the sun. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of sun in the Midwest, and
There's a lot of sun on the Midwest, okay.
But see, I understood that you were upset about
Just as neurotic as a Spoonie for sure. I think they have like similar things. Even the speech pattern. Because if you listen to when Spoonie gets like mad and he's just doing like normal stuff, he talks a little bit like that. I'll message you or Winner Man.
the curtains because you had told me not to touch them, and I just didn't respect that. I will admit that. I didn't respect that. But with the coffee, I didn't understand because you hadn't told me not to make coffee. And in fact, the day before, I had made some of that instant coffee you have. And then you had said, oh, I have an actual French press in ground, so you can have real coffee. So I took when you said that to mean that you were fine with me making the real coffee with the French press and the grounds.
I'm fine with that.
And also, just so everybody, like, just the context, you were up until 10 a.m. or so. I didn't know that. I woke up at about 10 a.m. or so, and I thought you were asleep. Mm-hmm. So if you had been out and about, I definitely would have asked you. But since you were asleep, I thought that it would.
Thank you very much to Only a Mr. Bill for the raid. Very appreciated, Mr. Bill. Thank you very much for that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to all of the Mr. Billers.
It really didn't occur to me that it was like the curtains. Because I was like, okay, I thought your French press was clean. It wasn't. It had some stuff in it. I didn't put anything down the sink, but I was like, oh, if anything, I'm helping you by just cleaning this out. It had some like old grounds and mold or whatever. And then you came out.
I'm telling you, he sounds like Nick Cage on Ambien. Yeah, I agree. He sounds weird. Sounds like desalita okay? Sounds slow. Do you know what I mean?
And it didn't occur to me that it would be a problem.
It really wasn't. I just think I was a little short-tempered.
Good day, welcome Hubi Maple Maga, but from Mr. Bill. Awesome. Plausible deniability, true. There's no bots here. All of you are organic viewers.
From all the streaming, from and just so sometimes you just have a moment of weakness where maybe you raise your voice, and you definitely would have I did want to make that.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he got mad. Really, it's a moldy French press. Cleans it up, makes some coffee. The guy loses his shit. What? We found Jack Talcott's son. Shit. Point of order. What kind of satanic couple therapy is this? This is not a satanic couple therapy. So, I don't think they're a couple. I don't think there's anything going on when it comes to coupling. They met each other online. I think they had like some kind of emergency with the RV, the Thorpes, and he offered to house them for a little bit. They go to his house, and they spend the first night. It's first morning after, and he's in his room. They think he's asleep. They see a moldy French press. She cleans it and uses it, and then he comes out and loses his fucking mind. Emmet, you don't understand. The mold was a feature, not an issue. He's mad she cleaned away the extra flavoring. True. You don't want him to touch anything because he can't remember where he put his strappy teeth. Damn. Maybe there was something there that he was actually like fond of. Can you imagine that? Like the I just grossed myself. Oh, I don't want to think about this anymore. This French press gal sounds weak and effeminate. Emma would mock this guy. Oh, I will, because he says something absolutely insane later on, by the way. Well, first time he doesn't like something they do and he snaps, you invite strangers in your home. Yeah, it's insane. What the fuck is he doing?
But okay, but the thing is, when you made the instant coffee the first day,
Yeah.
you didn't do it, or you poured a ton of it. Like, that would have made someone sick. If anyone drank the thing that you made, you poured like half the thing in. You would have made,
Yeah, I did put too
someone
much
would have
in.
made someone sick.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like. You're moving so fast doing this streaming thing. Just come, I'll make it.
Hey, Suzanne. Good to see you. Welcome.
Or I'll help you a little bit, brief you a little bit, because I think you're moving so fast and you're in this mindset of always imposing and.
Oh, I know what he wants. Oh, I finally got him. Oh, I got him. I got what he wanted to say. Okay, fine. Yes. I respect him a little bit more. He's just saying you're wrong. What he means to say is you are too retarded to understand how to do the coffee that we were supposed to be making. Okay? And I thought you were going to hurt yourself as, So I was like fearing for your safety. That's why even after I know you're perfectly fine, after doing the coffee, I still scream at you. It's just the way that it works in my mind. Since I am also retarded, I'm still in the other side of my brain that is still thinking about you going to do the thing that you already did, instead of understanding that you already did it. Is it time for Fun Scum video yet? Yes.
Almost being a capitalist, making things happen. But
can you understand from my perspective, I felt like it would be more imposing of me to wake you up and ask you to make the coffee.
Are we not, man? We are playing the Pun Scum video. Okay? If you don't see the scum growing, you are not looking at the correct screen.
Rather than just me making it.
yeah.
I felt that would be more rude.
Yeah. That's
Actually,
true.
that would be rude, and just making the coffee would be normal.
Yeah, I think the day before though. I think the day before, you just did it yourself, and maybe that would have been the time to say, I just show you the kitchen a little bit and say this is where everything is. You know, you can use these cups, and then so we kind of skipped that, and so I think that probably would have been more common courtesy, just to say like, just have a little conversation first.
True.
With cooking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, they just needed to have a little bit of a conversation. That was the problem. The problem is lack of communication. Okay, one is not communicating with the other. I'm starting to get into their mindset. And okay, as are we not men saying, it's growing. Okay, I'm understanding, building bridges.
Probably, but it's not a big deal.
He seems like a hermit, like a shut-in that doesn't have to deal with people in regular basis. He is. So he kind of is. He's also an artist. I think he has like 2 names. I don't know which one is his real name. I think Josh is the one that he uses for streaming. And he has like other kind of things going on. This person is kind of insane. He is kind of an insane person.
What?
Yeah, if you're inviting people into your house, what you do is you invite them in and then you tell them these are the rules of the house. This is the things that you can use. These are the things that you should do. These are the things that you should not do. Now, I think this is like the first time he's seen a woman ever, and that's why he is that weird. Yeah. Artist or autist? I don't know. I don't know the difference at this point. Well, I'm not surprised the Torps would have weirdos stay the night over. The Torps are staying at the weirdo's house. It's the other way around. Hey, the freak. Yeah. Welcome.
The woman aspect where I was saying you were putting me in my place was because of 2 things, and I don't know if they're accurate. But the first one was, I felt like you wouldn't have spoken that way to my dad if he had made himself coffee. And you wouldn't have spoken to me in front of my dad if he had been there.
Oh.
But that you did that because you felt like you had a small amount of power over me when I came back into the apartment without my dad there. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I assumed. The second reason was because you had said something the night before to the effect of, what was it? Oh, with the curtains, you had said that, you know, my dad can do stuff like that because he's big, but I should be careful because I'm smaller and a woman. Something to that effect.
Okay.
So I read into it that there was something to do with me being female, but if you say that's not true, you said it was because I'm younger. I could also see that.
I would love sometimes when I cannot understand what people are actually saying, like these guys pretty much saying, yeah, I thought you guys were stupid. I wish people were like super honest with it, because it just makes better content, right? This is why I'm honest when people and they're like ask me stuff like, do you think I am retarded? I'm like, yes. And I think that in this case he actually believed that she was kind of useless and didn't know how to use the French press. But he's also like, she already used it, she already did the coffee, she already did everything, okay? But he's also dumb and retarded, and he's like still trying to figure out how she did it at the same time. Because it didn't start by screaming. In accordance to the first testimony, which is hearsay because I heard it and you didn't because it's private, she says that she got in and he was like little by little losing his mind. So he started like, oh, you made coffee. Oh, you made coffee. And then, you know, he started escalating to the point in which he started screaming at her. So it was interesting. Is this Grace? Yes, that's Grace, Suzanne. We're just... I'm perplexed. Not necessarily perplexed by the Thorpes, as in they are doing something incredibly weird. Mostly, I'm perplexed at this guy making them look normal. Like, he is actually weird. He is actually weird.
In general, I'm against... I think people in...
Thank you very much to Suzanne Griffith for subscribing to the channel. If you want to have access to the emojis, I'm going to be doing more emojis probably next week. finally. So if you want to be part of it and subscribe, I would, please do so. Thank you very much. It's $1, so it's not gonna break your bank.
And can be younger people. They're moving
Welcome to the Greenbeard gang. Hopefully.
fast or hyped up by technology. They're just, and I didn't even mean to raise my voice. It wasn't planned at all.
The raising of the voice is not the problem.
Where are they? In the hospital? No, they are in a hotel. So they were at the they were at his house. They had like a scuffle. He screams at her because of the coffee. They leave. They are out in the city. They start getting. It's very, it's been very hot. There's been a lot of. This has been a unusually hot summer. It's extremely hot. The guy, so it is really, really hot, and Ben kind of gets annoyed and asks Grace to book a hotel, and they end up booking a hotel. And now they are in the hotel right now.
I promise you that. That's not the problem. It was slightly.
Maybe it wasn't mold. Maybe it was residue. I don't know. I don't think that he has never had a woman around. Like 10 years ago, I lived with a dude who had just turned 18 and he didn't act this inept. We actually cohabitated for like 7. Yeah, but it has nothing to do with. It has to do with him being older, having no interaction with people, and being like a complete shut-in. He seems to be. He seems to have some kind of bullshit going on in his brain.
Like shocking to me, because.
This is such fucking garbage. Who cares? Play the pun. I already playing it. What are you talking about?
I just didn't. You just hadn't done that before, but I don't care.
To try to bully Grace into sex by whining about covfefe. True.
About that. The problem to me was that I felt like it was unfair.
Grace booked the hotel. She didn't ask him. I was proud of her. Ben asked Grace, and Grace booked it. So she didn't ask Ben if he wanted it. It was the other way around. Okay.
Fair for you to be upset about.
Like Ben asked her, and then she booked her on her own, and didn't even ask him.
No, I think
Not that-
if Ben.
You expressed that you're upset in one way or the other.
You're right, though. Somehow, for some reason, I think if Ben would have done it, I probably just would have thought it was funny. I don't know. I would have.
Yeah.
I know.
I wonder why. So that is not gonna help him. Ben asked Grace. Yes. Ben asked Grace to book. Ben asked Grace for the hotel, and she ends up booking it.
No, I don't know.
So like, what is that? I don't know. It's obviously
because fitting. It's fitting in Ben's character to just kind of. I don't know, to just impose. It's
but
kinda,
not
it's
in
more,
mine?
well, it's fitting for him, I think.
So he'd rather her wake him up and ask. That is the other thing. Like, they didn't know he was awake. He's like, it's fucking weird. And then she's like telling him, if I had gone have mold, maybe everyone was losing here. Everybody is losing here. Does it get more interesting, Emmett? It does a little bit later. This is not like super interesting, as in everybody's gonna scream at anybody. This is more of a of perplexity of a guy being this weird. I've never seen anybody being this weird.
That's the thing, you might be acting out, you're sort of acting out as an extension of Ben Thorpe, but maybe...
in certain ways, yeah, he's certainly influential. To me,
Yeah.
obviously, he's my dad.
Yeah,
Work
but
partner and all
yeah,
that.
I think yeah.
But why would it be, I'm just curious, why would it be funny if he did it? I understand there,
'Cause
I'm not
he's-
saying there
that's his-
can't be double standards. There's some
Yeah.
things it's appropriate for men to do and not women. But when it comes
Well,
to
for
making...
Ben, because that's Ben,
Okay.
because Ben's funny. I don't know, that'd be funny if he just started like cooking in the kitchen.
Okay,
I would
yeah,
laugh.
I can see that.
would just think that was funny.
Well, why? What is it that makes it not funny when I do it? Or it's fine that it doesn't.
think
I'm not saying it
maybe you coulda-
isn't. I'm just saying why.
I wouldn't have worried if you took any food out of the fridge or anything like that, water or anything, but maybe with the cooking, I could have just briefed you first, talked to you first, and said, like, you know, just give you a little, here's the pot, you know, it gets hot, or, you know, or just here's the cups and everything. And like if you guys were going to take a shower,
Yeah.
that's fine too, but just a,
Yeah, he just. This is the thing that I'm actually picking up from him. Okay, the thing I'm picking up from is like he's really annoyed at them being at their apartment, and at the same time he's like trying to pretend that he's not actually annoyed that he get into the apartment. I'm waiting for the guy to pop off or something. He's not gonna pop off. He is absolutely gonna be. He has a little struggle session, and does nothing important. Like, oh, it's fucking. I don't know. I really believe that there is the possibility that we have a missing person case, okay? Is that the Thorpe? Yes. You have a like specific oil you want to use on cast iron, that would be important to let a guest know beforehand. I don't think he has cast iron, Grumple. Sounds like he thinks she's retarded and can cook or make coffee without fucking it up. Yes. But that is the point that I was making, section. It's like he thinks she's too dumb to make the coffee, but she already made the coffee, right? She's just gonna pour some more coffee, but he like is stuck in the past before she actually made the coffee and loses his shit, which is insane. Dude looks like conflict is his mortal enemy. Come stay in my apartment, but don't leave this max tape a square. I don't know how much longer does it take a scum to grow? You sent this. Enjoy
I think
it.
the courtesy is just a little conversation, and I can show you before you just go through the cupboards and start cooking stuff. Or, I don't know, you know?
I mean, I could understand but what I would say is like it's pretty typical for like.
Yeah, he totally doesn't want them there. I know. But they're going back. Just letting you know.
A woman to just
But if
make
you're,
herself comfortable, especially
yeah.
in a bachelor place, and just like
But you
just
would-
assume that like I'm the one who will make the coffee or whatever.
Okay.
Not that it was like a big deal, but like, well, of course, like it's just natural. You're not gonna make the coffee because if you were a woman, it would be different. I would say this. I would respect. I'll say it on my side. I would respect a woman's space more than I respect your space because I feel like.
Apparently, Grace makes toxically strong instant coffee, so not knowing how to make any other coffee isn't a giant stretch. Well, the fact that she makes that kind of toxically strong instant coffee doesn't mean that you don't know how to use a French press. Also, the French press is probably easier to use than not knowing how much coffee you're supposed to do. Now, I'm not retarded, so I know how to do both, and I think both are pretty easy to do. So, what do I tell you, Grumple, okay? It's like, very simple in both cases. How and why is this content? Because this is insane, and I love insanity sometimes. Okay, now I'm on his side all of a sudden. Yeah, I know. I have no sides. I think this is dumb and awesome at the same time. Instant Comfy says how many scoops per water as a baseline. Yeah, but you need to read, Grumple. You need to read. And reading is nobody's strong suit, especially in this new world. It's way more likely that she went on into her phone to figure out how to use the French press on a video than it is for anybody to read the label on anything.
A woman's kitchen is like her area. And I would be more wary of imposing on that. Whereas a man's kitchen space, on a certain level, I guess I just don't really care.
That sounds ridiculous right now, but well, let's see.
sorry. What the fuck is that silence? Oh wow, this is the most awkward bullshit I've seen
I
in a
also
while.
just think a lot of it is just I've seen you guys now, and you're moving so fast with this streaming thing, and these are my things too. I just felt a little bit like uneasy, like just using my things. At least talk to me first. Let's at least establish that. Then you could have used all my things. I wouldn't care, but maybe just the courtesy is a little conversation first, before you just use someone's things. I think.
Yeah, he just wanted to have a little conversation, okay? That was what he wanted. The conversation. If he had had a little conversation, it would have been different. Okay? That is the problem. That is exactly what should have happened. While you're watching this at one Spirit, you know what? Because I enjoy it. Grumple. That's the reason why. I just enjoy my content the way I like my content. I have infused coffee, toast like bong water. It's great. You.
Yeah, I agree. If you had, and like I said, if you had been there, I would have said like, hey, is it okay if I make some coffee? Like I had said, is it okay if I grab some water? But because you weren't there and I just assumed you were asleep.
Yeah. But you guys were so busy streaming yesterday that we didn't have a chance to even, have a little conversation about what we're going to do tomorrow or anything,
I had a question
we're
for
so
you.
wrapped up and we're so giving so much attention to this absolute garbage.
I had a question for you. You said to me when we had the coffee talk that you had streamed last night, and I remember I said like, oh, that's great or whatever.
I know what you're going to say. No, what happened was I didn't read the chats. I talked a lot, but I didn't actually read the chats till like the end.
Oh,
Maybe for like an hour or so. I didn't even read it. I just talked.
Yeah, okay.
But what you can do is like, you can look at the screen from a distance.
Why are you to turn yourself like that, Emmett? Are you a masochist or something? I am perplexed. I'm having fun. I never seen anybody worse at social interactions than myself. And I finally found it. It's like I found the diamond. Finally found the diamond. I found the guy that is worse at social interactions than me. We got him, boys.
You get a sense of what people are saying. You don't have to give all your attention and read everything. Mm-hmm. So I did that for at least, for a while, maybe for 2 hours. I didn't read a single thing.
Yeah.
And then I just said what felt, just talking.
How much to play the scum video? How about we finish the goal?
Oh, okay, because people told me, and my dad told me too, he heard you talking in chat, so I was just wondering why you would say you weren't if you were. Just wondering. But you were saying for most of it, you didn't.
Oh, so you're sadist and you're another sufferer. Probably, yeah. Because that's not true. Kirk is worse social interactions and you met him before finding this guy. I think this guy is worse than Kirk, though. And you're correct about Kirk being worse than me. But I make fun of Kirk, so it's fine. He ignores the chat. How dare you? True.
Mostly just towards the end. I was I stopped and just read some stuff. But I think it's more fun if you don't read everything, but you can still pick up what people are saying. Like the feeling comes through, and then you can you don't divide up your attention as much, and then you might get out some like better talking points. Because people are writing.
You truly are a vampire after all. I'm getting there. I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting he thought there was romantic interest vibe. No, I don't think so. I really don't. And I don't know why. I think it's just weird.
Stuff you can see it, but there's a little feeling too. You pick up on that, and maybe you kind of express something that eventually does answer to what
When you said I created a narrative about you.
He says $10 to play it. No, it's 7 more super chats. What? At least be a good mod. At least be a good mod. Yeah, $17 super chat. You see, Scott understands. Scott gets it. Scott Scott gets it. There you go. He knows.
When I was sort of bitching on stream.
I bet your favorite chapter is Angels Vermilion, you monster. Dante would be ashamed of you. My favorite chapter is the Carcharodons. When it comes to the to the chapters of Space Marines, and but I play Sisters.
You took a little incident and then used it
The Carcharodons.
for a stream content.
How about $1 a minute to skip ahead in this video? Sure, if you want to spend some dollars, I will accept that too.
But that's what we're doing right now.
Well, now I have to defend myself. Now you give me no choice.
But do you think there's a problem with talking about your experiences on stream?
It would have been
You
better.
could say I was wrong in the way I portrayed it, but
It would have been
it was
better
just
if,
my
if I could
experience.
have if we could have cleared that up to before making it the topic of a stream. If I could have said, hey, sorry, maybe I overreacted. Like, just clear it up.
That works any way you want to, and you send money, I'll you are the one who's gonna be in control. I agree.
Off camera, maybe I overreacted a
A minimum of 10 per skipped. Great idea, section. Great idea. So, minimum of 10 per skip and minimum of 10 per rewind.
little bit, but I had a feeling like, maybe you guys are in this routine of imposing yourself without always being, just you're in that routine, I think, and I would have preferred if you can use anything in the kitchen, but at least let's.
But don't you think that's contradictory to say, like, mikasa, sukasa, you can use anything in the kitchen, and then to get upset if I make coffee?
Yeah, that is exactly what I was talking about, right? He went on and he said, hey, you can do anything. You're gonna be these, yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to interpret that as a guest?
let's
Because it's
see.
like, okay, you seem like you're saying make
I don't
yourself
think
at home,
I don't. Well,
but
let's
then
see.
if I make coffee,
I don't think we ever talked about it. Like the day that you moved in, you just made that instant coffee.
that is true.
We
yeah.
didn't talk about that. You just started cooking.
But you had
You just
also-
started boiling the thing.
Yeah. Did you have a problem with that? I didn't
I
know.
I felt like before I'm going to use someone's things, I'd probably talk to them once in the kitchen, because
Why do you invite me in? I don't understand. What the fuck are we talking about? You can use anything, but you then touch my butter knives. You're invited to my house, and this is gonna be your room, but do not use the bed without talking to me first.
so that pot can get hot too. I would have told you use a glove when you're picking up that pot. If the handle could get hot, probably would have.
But I know that stuff. I mean, I know that a kettle gets
I know,
hot.
but there's still a little bit of a common courtesy that you maybe have a little conversation before you go through.
What if Ed does not watch this video because he just watching awkward dialogue, but because he has a crush on Thorpe of all people? What? What? Whatever.
Someone's cupboards and
The story is basically Timo Beauty and the Beast. That's a banger of a comment. I wish it was super chat. Like and sub, this better be Deadman. Shout out to him still.
start imposing a little bit. That's why I feel like you're in the habit of that, and young people might be in the habit of that. It's not a woman thing, and it's true. But it's true. If Ben did it, I'd probably just.
Yeah, well, that could be because just he's older, and you just.
I'd just be like, well, I'd probably find it funny. Like if I just woke up and Ben was like cooking spaghetti or something,
Well, yeah.
I'd probably, yeah.
The French press is not the candlestick. The French press is the rose. Okay? And the rose itself was the mold. and he's gonna die soon because the mold is no longer there. And it is. Emmett, do you think she can be saved? Oh, everybody can be saved. This is Jesus Christ saved. I will say this, and I don't know if Snowfire agrees with me, but I really believe that Grace could be doing a lot better with her life if she just gets, even in her streaming career, even if it doesn't change the streaming career. I would really believe that. Oh God, that's right. I didn't change all that. Dang. I will. Thank you very much for the insanely huge, ginormous $10 by Section 230. Okay, this is for the patriarchy. You did completed it. It says a song for karaoke. You know what? If you want a song for karaoke, this is just for you, Section 230. I will sing one for you only if you want it. If not, it will be sent over for the next karaoke stream, which will be the last week of next month, which is on the 29th. Which by the way was supposed to be the fight on the 29th. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for that. What are these people from? They are the Thorbs. They are the Thorbs. I was gonna say that I think she will be doing a lot better. Snow, is she just in on her own? Instead of being with Ben, I think they need to separate, and I think that will actually help her a lot. But it's there's no way no way anybody can make them. The Thorpes came up the other day. I checked their kick was live, 4 digits of CCV. I don't get it. They can be funny sometimes.
My dad did mention that
And they have like weird, like this is insane. Do you understand how weird this guy is?
you might have a touch of OCD. Do you think maybe you have that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can roll it over. It says, watching these two beat around the bush of men using a romantic expectation is a struggle session. It is a struggle session. You can roll it over if you want, or just pocket it and do whatever. I don't need anything in return. Just want to support you. Thank you so much. I will roll it over. We have a free song for the next karaoke, just to have it in the back pocket. Well, now we need you to sing that Beauty and the Beast theme song. Kinda has to happen. Okay, I'll sing it later. Just for I will be a freebie. Oh fuck.
I have bad moments. Maybe I have some. See, that's the thing. You took my moment of weakness, a little moment of weakness, and then turned it into, used it as a topic of a stream. You commercialized it. And that's not the best way to treat people. And then also, Ben made a lot of statements about me that they're not accurate completely. So, that's not the best way to treat people.
But you make it sound like it was sort of like more of a business choice. I was just upset and ranting. I understand you could say it was commercialized.
I think it may have been a little business choice, though, too.
I mean, of course, if you turn a stream on, you're aware that you're on camera and you're monetized, but it wasn't really, I was doing it for the money because I made like maybe $20. I mean, if I had turned it on and said, I need money for a hotel, I can't be with this guy anymore, I could see that, but I didn't really do that. I mean, I believe that it's healthy to express yourself.
Yeah.
And I didn't really see the point in doing it with you in the moment because I just felt like it got too hot.
I was so tired too. I was
yeah,
really
and you were
sleepy.
tired.
I didn't even sleep all night. So I do. Maybe it would have been good because I went outside to come and find you after you walked off.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see you guys out there. I don't know where you went. So I wanted to clear that up in case, because in the back of my head I'm like, I know she's gonna make a stream about, talk about it.
Oh no. Oh, this guy's it's kind of funny. I don't know what's going on. He actually he weirds me out. He actually weirds me out. I'm thinking he could be in the spectrum. I think he's the spectrum, okay? He's the whole spectrum. Man, all my snacks are infused. Shouldn't have one grocery shop in the dispensary. Damn. Kinda. I never had like. One of the things I may want to try someday is like infused gummies. Because I always wanted to try them. I never had them. And I don't like smoking. Which is one of the reasons I don't had any of that. So part of me like kinda wants to. At the same time, I'm older and I don't care and I don't feel like I need it. So it's weird. Stalker confirmed. No, well, I think he has possible deniability when it comes to the stalker thing because the stalkers know how to look for people and apparently he can't fucking see. He went outside of the house, like, look at the tree in front of him. He's like, oh, that's not great. And went back in. I think that's what he did. Because they were not far. They were like walking.
And vent about it, and then it's going to be a whole event, and that, you know. So I would have liked to apologize or just clear that up before it's snowballed into something, you know.
But you don't really feel like. I'm not sure what you're apologizing for, because
I don't know.
I'm not apologizing for the rant, but I do apologize for not. You know, I should have texted you like, "Hey, I ranted, but I'm happy to talk about this later."
I mean,
I would apologize for that, and
no, I would apologize before you even started the rant. I would have apologized about the whole French press thing before.
But you didn't think you were wrong. You shouldn't apologize if you don't think you're.
I was wrong for
anything to apologize
raising my
for.
voice and like getting over emotion. Yeah, that was wrong.
Do you think my response was wrong?
Leave my poor guy alone. Who would want to be next to a lunatic in front of a camera in such a strange studio? I will probably tear my pants brow from this mess of an interview. Oh, this is where they are. Oh, they're in the. You can see the fucking hotel. Oh my god. Ah. Give me a second. What in? They're at the hotel, okay? And they are talking in the hotel, third floor or something. Outside, it's fucking weird. PS public service announcement. Chernobyl reactor 3 may be breaching or something. No details yet. I don't think there is a breach. There has been a lot of ideas that might be going into the water supply if it pierces the flooring. But for what I know, that hasn't happened and it's not likely to happen. What kind of breach? It's been a while that already the amount of radiation has been reduced significantly. What in the ever-loving hell did I stumble into? This is crazy. Going to some kind of dating stream? No, this is. They're staying at his house. So let me give you the. Let me give you a little bit of the reason why Blue Aqua Tiger. We're looking at this. That guy is insane. That guy is insane. They are staying at his house, and today in the morning, it's like they just spend the night there. In the morning, Grace wakes up, looks at the French press, cleans it up. It has like mold in it, cleans it up, makes some coffee. This guy loses his shit, starts screaming at her, and they're having like a little bit of an interview. Okay, he's apologizing like she's his girlfriend. This guy needs to buy my Pound Town dating Facebook. We need to get that going. Yeah, there's something allegedly going at Chernobyl. Nothing worth getting excited about yet, but keep an ear out. That's what I know. I've made a little bit of watched some documentaries on Chernobyl. It seems to be contained. I don't see any reason to believe that it's not.
But we're
See,
all.
I disagree with you because I don't think you getting upset was the problem. I have no problem with people getting upset. I get upset.
No, I shouldn't have got upset.
I think
like
what
that.
you were upset about didn't make any sense.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care if you had said there was a certain element where it was like,
I think I'm just seeing
why
like.
is this guy yelling at me for coffee? But it was more that like because when you yelled about the curtains, I was like, I did just say like, I'm sorry.
Wait, Grumple, are you telling me that Chernobyl is about to explode and you're calling my stream Chernobyl? Is that the point? Because if that's the point, that's actually insanely good as a... Yeah. That might have been special to him. Well, that is not what he said. What he said is they needed to talk to him to use it. And it's kind of... He's insane, okay? He is an insane person. Didn't a drone hit the roof of the containment area not long ago? I'm pretty sure they repaired it. It's likely. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Nick. The worst part is she know it's not about the coffee. Maybe coffee is an euphemism for a French press.
I didn't respect that because you had told me.
Yeah.
So like you had
Whoa.
communicated that.
What the fuck?
So I didn't rant about it. I just was like, I'm sorry. You have a right to yell at me about that. I knew ahead of time he might yell at me about this, and I'll take it if he gets upset.
And I don't usually yell at people, but I think I'm getting inspired by this, and I shouldn't. I think I'm being influenced by this type of business. Wait, what did you say again? Because I forgot what.
I was saying I was trying to say I don't have a problem if you're apologizing for getting upset.
Oh.
I don't care about that because you got upset about the curtain.
So fucking weird. Can we listen to that again for a second? I just want to listen to that again for a second.
Type of business. Wait, what did you say again? Because I forgot what.
I was saying I was trying to say I don't have a problem
Oh, he's so weird. He's so fucking weird.
if you're apologizing for getting upset. I don't care about that because you got upset about the curtains, and I just was like, that makes sense because you told me not to touch the curtains. So getting upset because someone disrespected something you clearly communicated to them is fine. But when you're upset about the coffee, it wasn't so much that you raised your voice, it was that you were upset about something that I felt you didn't have a right to be upset about.
I know what I was upset about. I was just picking up on this feeling of kind of feeling entitled, imposing yourself, and not being a little bit careful as a guest, and having, that's what I was picking up on. And that's what.
You should check the struggle sessions happening live right now. I'll check that in a moment. Is that like something going on that's actually kind of insane? Because...
Exactly. Which I agree. I actually think.
About Asia. I understand you take that offensively, but
Why would you care if someone says you may be delusional about Asia? You're not in Asia.
Yeah, but
You have very little experience
I care
of
about
Asia.
getting to the truth.
Donald Trump. You think that's bold and hard to say? No. Or this is a racist country?
Who cares?
What made me just picking up on a feeling of being kind of
I'm sorry. There is another person that stream that kind of annoys me.
imposing and kind of materialistic, and just about the same thing I said to that guy.
okay, 1 second. Snowfire, thank you for the $5 super chat. Strictly only for traveling, espresso cafe Bustelo. That's what he had. Instant coffee, the best. Everybody should enjoy coffee in peace. Thank you, Snowfire. Thank you for the $5.
That's it. That's what made me overreact. It was more I was picking up on this sense.
Do you think that you felt like, see, when you say imposing, I understand we didn't have anything worked out. Like, you didn't say, like, okay, you can stay here from here to here, and then you got to go, or whatever. It was just by vibe. And I definitely appreciate the place to stay. Like, I really thank you. It was nice. It saved us money. Like, it was great. But wouldn't you say that if you feel that someone is imposing, are you saying us staying was imposing, or are you saying it was the coffee that was
No,
like,
I'm
I feel
just-
like the coffee is a metaphor for the whole experience.
I think just the way you guys are conducting your daily life.
I'm beginning to believe Grumple's right. They couldn't S-talk and they're decompressing. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? At this point, I wonder if the vibe included. Probably.
There's a little bit of you almost have a sense of like you're just imposing yourself and sort of just you're moving quickly, doing these streams, doing all these toxic kind of streams, and it's all snowballing into like now she's taking over doing things in the kitchen, and we didn't even talk about that. I have to clean that French press. So
the clean the French press. He said it like 3 times already. He's like, I gotta clean the French press, but it's already cleaned. They already used it. I'm telling you, like his fucking brain broke. Couple said you trust the satanic cover that forbids you from anything, and they made you guys believe that help equals Mary Jane, when in reality they are not the same plans. Similar, not same. I don't know. Maybe she penetrated. Shit.
just had a feel. It's just a feeling that I was just picking up on like. You guys feel like it's okay to. Now again, if Ben did it, I'd probably find it funny. But you're younger and maybe. You just feel it's okay to just impose but a little common courtesy and doing things not for the camera all the time and just being a regular human being. Like if I'm staying in someone's house, I'm not just going to start cooking. I talk to them first. I'm not just going to take a shower. I talk anything. If I was going to use their things, I just have a conversation with them first. Not to say like, is it all right? But just that's common courtesy. You just talk to the person. I know it's all right, but the common courtesy is just talk to them first. Hey, I'm gonna cook something. You don't mind if I? And then I would have showed you. I would have cleaned out the thing for you.
Were you embarrassed that it was?
No, I wasn't
dirty?
embarrassed.
Because that was.
He was 100% embarrassed. This whole thing is about him being embarrassed.
Wasn't a big deal.
That wasn't a big deal. It's just this feeling of that you're kind of moving very quickly and kind of imposing a little bit. And
what is when you?
He's like, I've never been touched by a woman before, and oh yeah. It seems like he wanted more cuddle time after. Yeah, it sounds like that for some
say
reason.
materialistic. What is materialistic about the coffee thing? What do you mean by that?
it's just an added, like more of like a material, kind of materialistic, entitled kind of attitude. I was maybe just picking up on. And
Materialistic, like I make money so I can do what I want. Is that what you mean?
yeah, maybe sort of. I have this I don't know, just. And I would have been fine with making something for you guys, or letting you make it too would have been just fine. But like, probably just talk to me first once before you just dive in. Now, water's different. You got get water. But maybe if you're cooking and you.
But why? Why would it be different? Why wouldn't you just ask him, right? Can you take some water? Like, I don't understand. He seems weird. It's so weird. And I feel so weird. It's so fucking weird. My wife was this gaslighting tactics. I'm not an autistic sim. She knows I'll throw her shit in the street. If I got too long without... I need forbidding around the coffee press. But shut the fuck up, Trench.
Using my things. Yeah, if you're cooking.
If you had been asleep, would you have wanted me to wake you up?
See, that's the thing. This should have been a conversation we could have had the day before. But since we're doing these, especially you guys did a 10-hour stream, there was no.
Kyle the Dinosaur, welcome. By the way, happy birthday to you. Yeah, almost 100 people watching. Weird.
Conversation about that. That's the toxic. That's why it's sort of toxic.
Well, but we had made instant coffee the day before. You acted like it was fine, and then you mentioned.
Oh
that you
yeah,
had real
I felt
coffee.
a little. I felt like maybe. Yeah, I guess I didn't like that. I would have liked if I'd talked to you first and showed you where the cups were and maybe. Yeah, it is just like using someone's things. Just probably talk to them.
But
first.
if you didn't communicate that about the coffee, I understand the curtains.
Yeah,
but
so I just let
how
it.
would
I
I
just
know
let
that
it,
the next day, if you had said you
that's
had
true.
real coffee, that it would be a problem?
I just stuffed it down. You know. I just.
Okay, well,
stuffed-
I do that. I understand that.
I just stuffed it down, and then maybe the next day I was so sleep deprived, and I was drinking some wine.
Yeah, I mean, it's your house.
Not the wine. Guys. Okay, we finally cracked the code. He was drinking some wine, okay? Guys.
You can
Yeah.
get drunk or whatever. I don't have any problem with that. Okay. Well, do you feel like you got your points out? Do you have any
Yeah,
other?
I think so. How long did that take?
35 minutes.
Okay. Give me another like 5. Like 10
There's no
minutes.
rush.
How long did that take? 35 minutes. Give me another 5. Right? He wanted payment for staying the night for free. Grace had coffee and that wasn't included. Well, she had coffee on her own, okay? And what should have happened is she made some coffee, bring into bed, and then get a little bit more cuddling, okay? That's what should have happened. Is that confluence in the video? Holy shit. They're both looping. The loophole. This is so weird. This is insane. By the way, it's shit.
Yeah, just go another 5 or 10 minutes. Let's see, See, because what's good about a therapy session going for an hour, you might even clarify a little better on something.
Sure, there's no rush.
This is not a therapy session. This is a thing on the internet. What the fuck is... Why people do this? Like, the internet is not your therapy, okay? If you're a streamer, you're working. Try to make it entertaining. Like, oh, welcome to my struggle therapy session. Oh, fuck off. Oh, it's so weird. It's just so weird. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, I think it's just if you're going to use someone's things and cook in there, and you're a guest. I think that's the natural courtesy just to talk to them first before you.
How many times is it gonna say courtesy? How many fucking times? Please, somebody call Confluence so that he knows a new word, untoward. Okay? Is it just a creep simp? What's going on? Yes, Kyle. I have no idea what the fuck is going on, but I think he's kind of a creepy simp. That's it. I'm not getting that hour back. I cash meow, y'all. Get off my lawn. This is my lawn, Grumple.
Like when I just stayed with my friend for like 3 weeks in January. I didn't just get in the shower. I talked to him
agree.
first.
It's
Like, okay,
common courtesy.
yeah, I just like.
What the fuck are you talking about? If I... I don't know. Fucking... He's so weird. Why are you so weird?
If he had been asleep and you made yourself a piece of toast and he yelled at you, would you feel like that's
Well,
normal?
that's the thing. I would have talked to him the day before about cooking. I would have covered all that. But
Oh,
you guys
okay.
were so busy doing streams.
But you
get
had
it?
said like
You guys were so busy doing streams that you're missing, you're not even real human beings sometimes. Because this platform is really taking a root. And you forget about this common courtesy, it's happening to people, not just, it's happening to the human race. People are forgetting little common decency in the pursuit of material, in the pursuit of a career, especially so
I guess you could say
think
that
about how
'cause
many
I wanted
times
the
you looked at
coffee
this.
to be
You
ready.
Yeah, so that's something we should have talked about.
So that I could stream, so that I had energy. I guess you could say that. What were you gonna say? I put
Yeah,
something.
no, if I was staying at my friend's, that wouldn't have happened because we would have talked about it. Because
What? This platform is tearing us apart. Guys, I think it's time to get off of YouTube. Hey, Robert Whaley, what is going on? So, the whole point of this stream is Grace and Ben are staying at this guy's home. Grace makes coffee, this guy loses shit, and they're talking about it. And this guy's like weird. Actually weird.
because I wouldn't be so busy doing a stream, probably.
Right.
Because I don't.
And we're leering, okay? We're leering stuff. One of the things we're leering, for example, is that we need to be able to get away from this platform because it's destroying our brains.
Sometimes I do nothing.
Taking root fresh brand's coffee, he let her dominate him and he thinks she went too far.
That's it. Yeah, you know, you guys were so busy doing these streams, and I feel like it carries into your behaviors a little bit, and there is a little bit of common decency lost in it. And so that just, I felt the truth of that, and then I think that's why I ended up overreacting.
But I find
I wonder how much of these leering is impotent. Yes, I wonder what she's thinking of. I'm thinking this is bullshit, and I know Grace. Grace is smart, but she's smart. I'm sure she's thinking this is bullshit. So, like, you can kind of see it in her expression when she's like looking down.
And then I think that's why I ended up overreacting.
Like right there, she's like, "Oh fuck, this is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit."
But I find that interesting because, like, for example, with Tanner,
Yeah.
common decency would say, don't go up to him at all, and if you do, don't go up a second time, and don't force him to answer your questions. Common decency would say, leave him alone. He's made it clear he doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
But you didn't care about it in that situation.
Well, because I know with Tanner, he does sort of.
She's smart. She's not wise. Okay, there's a difference between being wise and being smart. And sometimes God will humble the smart people. Let's call it that way.
Feel like he's above people with his platform, and that's not good. So let's get to the truth of that.
So he's a bad person, so he doesn't deserve common decency?
He's not bad, but the way he feels, like, he does feel because he has a platform that he was like above me, he slighted me. That's not decent to feel like that. So maybe it's okay to expose that a little bit, or just have a conversation.
Yeah, I can see that if somebody does something to you that isn't decent, then you have the right to respond.
It's not even
Without
always about
decency as
doing
well.
things. It's like how you feel towards people is part of it too. Do you really feel that you're above people because you have a platform? Like, that's how I felt about Tanner. He feels like he's not a bad guy, but I just picked up on a little feeling. And then just being so ambitious, so about the business side. Again, yeah, you lose something. You lose your humanity a little bit.
He doesn't have, it's the humanity. That's the thing. Tell me you can't afford therapy without telling me you can't afford therapy. Platform abuse. Yeah, it's just smart like a predator. Wisdom states this video wouldn't exist if he wasn't a mark. I don't think he is a mark. I think this is weird shit. He's so weird. Why is he so weird?
Of like, you can't just have a conversation. It's all business.
It is business.
It's all about the chat. It's like you guys are spending so much time shouting in the apartment about a chat, and like, you know. So I just feel like that is getting infused into your interactions. And I think what you should do is just find a little space, create a little space, and remember that if we're just don't let the technology like take you out of just having a little common decency sometimes and just being considerate. And I don't think.
Yeah, I would say on my side, I think that when you said you shoved it down,
Yeah.
I think that I also was upset about other things when I ranted because I had sort of felt like you had been insulting me throughout the 2 days by saying that I'm materialistic, I'm worthy of being dismissed, I think I'm better than other people, I create a low form of content.
That's not great significant other. Not according to the lore that I know. They were just they're having some problems with the RV they were traveling on, and they needed a place to stay, and they met this guy, and he was like, "Yeah, you can stay at my house."
I'm not a real artist. I suppose both of us, but I'm just saying for me, you know, I think I lack decency. So all those little jabs, I guess, sort of piled up for me too. So I was more angry.
But Ben was instigating all that too, you know, wasn't he?
Instigating you saying that?
I think Ben was kind of instigating that whole conversation.
I felt like it was throughout the 2 days. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just felt like that was just your take on streamers.
It is,
in
yeah.
general.
It's a little toxic, and I think you should be careful about letting that really get into your personality and your how you conduct yourself. I think you should.
So he picked upon it. What he's picking upon is, this is the thing that he's actually picking upon. He is picking on the idea that she probably should be leaving Trench. That's what I'm getting from this thing.
Probably should be a little more careful. I think you guys have maybe let it get out of control a little bit, you know. So that is kind of my take on the streamers. It's very toxic, and you got what it is.
But how
fun,
can you say that
but
as
it
a
is-
streamer?
But I'm not really a streamer. I'm just doing this. I'm not really with all this though. I'm an anti.
But see, that's one of your contradictory things. You're an anti-streamer? That's true to a certain extent. You don't really stream like normal people do. Or you know, you don't do the normal streamer thing.
I'm not going to. I'm always going to have a little. I'd always create a little space and realize that there's something more important just about in daily life or just in humanity than getting wrapped up in technology, getting so hemmed in by this technology. That's what I felt like is kind of happening to you. Ben handles it really well, though. I think that's why he's got like a
What the fuck? Ben handles very well? The fuck he's talking about? Only way we can make this right is dude has to live in the RV. Yeah. Can you imagine this dude living in their RV? He's gonna lose his shit in the second day. He's losing his shit. 100%.
He's got like a brain that can really handle a lot of stimulation coming at him, and then I think he's really good at handling that.
Yeah, I think he's more mature, obviously being 30 years older, so.
I think he's.
That's, I would agree. He can deal, like, you know, I will get affected by chat way more than him. I think that's true.
I think he's good at taking in a lot of energy and like stimulation and.
But you don't think I am?
Maybe you should be a little more careful about it and not let it.
Why do you say
not
that?
let it corrupt you.
You say that because of my behavior with you.
For me, so I'm gonna go crash. Y'all take care, stay best, stay healthy, bless. Hit that like, subscribe. Thanks so much, section to 30. Take care. JS keeps saying I should get a sleeper van instead because I can go more places or something. That's weird.
Or are you saying that based on other things?
Because, well, women probably aren't supposed to. Okay, a woman probably shouldn't do stand-up comedy. Put herself out there like a.
I would agree with that.
See, because Owen, this is Owen Benjamin's point. a man, it's natural for a man to get up and like put himself out there, take all the garbage and the things and the criticism and just take it and, you know, but I think for a woman, he said it's and I agree, I think it's a little unnatural, and because women are supposed to be more nurturing and sensitive, so if they let all that in, it's not, it's
They have to
really,
sort of
it's a little
harden.
Hey Joe, good to see you, bro.
skewed, and you know, it's
yeah.
gonna, so it's probably, I think it's
But
okay
that's not
for,
true of all women. Like, there's actresses, singers, artists,
yeah,
female
yeah,
artists. Unless you think they shouldn't do that either.
well,
I mean, there's a lot
but
of
this is rhetoric. This is
talented-
closer to like stand-up. This is closer to stand-up comedy rhetoric, and
I wouldn't say that because I don't really go off on, like, my dad talks a lot and makes points. I don't really try to do that. I more so have interactions with people. Like, I wouldn't say this is similar to stand-up. I more so feed off of.
This is really funny though. I do think that they are weird, but I also think this is kind of fun.
People and try to create interesting situations, which I would say is similar to like hosting a party. It's just a lot more autistic and, you know, strange, but I don't think it's, I would not say it's very similar to stand-up. But I would agree with you that a woman, if she's too public, she can, you know.
because you're taking a lot of energy and criticism and opinions from people, and it's more
No,
natural for a man.
it's-
It's more natural for a man.
Yeah,
Yeah, this dude got a puppy dog crush and thought simply would get him there. How do you not see this, Emmet? I think I'm not saying that he is not thinking about that. I'm saying that I don't think he is, because I think he's just weird. Fed off people, probably not a good choice of words.
I could see that in a certain way. I could definitely see that. And also you risk like losing your femininity if you harden yourself too much. That's definitely true. But I would say what you got upset.
I don't agree with that. I think femininity is not about how hard you are or how much you have probably lost or how difficult have things been for you. It has a lot more to do with your with you acting in accordance to the virtue of being a woman. So that would be femininity. You can have a person that is hard, but it's just, you know, being a good woman, and I think that's still feminine. It's complicated because it's dependent upon the circumstances. How tall is this dork? I have no clue. I really don't.
Said about in terms of the coffee, I would just say like that is the nurturing instinct in me. Like, I saw your coffee pot, it was dirty.
Yeah.
I thought if anything you would appreciate it. Not that it's a big deal at all, I don't care, but that I was just
Yeah.
happy to clean it and it would be nicer for you and you could have some coffee
Yeah,
if you
maybe
wanted
if
to.
I thought for a second, maybe
I think that I like you seem to be framing that as like that's my materialistic masculine side, but like, in my opinion, that's I don't know, it's pretty feminine.
But no, I just picked up on how you guys kind of. Yeah, if I could have chilled, but I just picked up. No. The main thing is when you came there, if you a guest in someone's house, you gotta at least before you go through the cupboards and start cooking, the common courtesy, just have a little talk to that person before you just start going through the. I think it was just about the feeling of.
He looks a little bit taller than her. She's bragging about cleaning the pot. No, Joe. So what happened is they're staying at his house and they had a French press. She cleans the French press, makes some coffee. He loses his shit and starts screaming at her. And they're having a conversation, like putting it behind them.
That someone's just imposing, using your things, and we didn't even talk about it. Just talk to that person a little bit first. That's just the common courtesy.
Shut up,
but
Joe.
with the streaming, I think you guys are so used to just diving in and it's carrying over into how, you know. But yeah, you know what I mean? But that would have been nice if we would have talked about it first, and you know.
Losing your shit for somebody using a French press to make coffee is stupid. I think that would be feminine. Like, you could have avoid all these bullshit, right? You can be like, hey, don't use it. Yeah.
Then you want to cook or you want to
No, they're not dating.
do any feminine thing, then I wouldn't have. Then I really wouldn't have cared at all. And I think if you would have talked to me first about moving the curtains and installing the air conditioner, I probably would. You know, it just gave me a little bit of a thoughtful. Do you mind if we do this? It's really hot in here. Your life is ridiculous. You know, I probably would have just. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a problem because
I disagree with you about that because we had asked you several times and you had made it clear like I'm not.
you
putting
didn't
the
ask
AC
me.
in.
You didn't ask me in a thoughtful way though. You just kind of hinted at it.
Yeah, because we didn't want to say like it's musty in here and it's really hot. Like that feels kind of rude. But to say like, hey, I think it would be great if we put the AC in.
Yeah, you
and
hinted at it.
But you just kept saying no.
I didn't say no. I think that you just kind of hinted at it.
No, you said no. It's fine. You did say no though. Which it's your place. You can say no, but
No, I said I think it's all right. I said I think it's all right with a fan. Should be all right. I didn't say
Yeah.
no. I said I think
He apparently brought a 2-inch little fan and it was like, yeah, you can use this.
it's all right with a fan for now.
but that is a no.
No, it's not like it's strong no. You could have come back and
Sure, but if somebody
He does just seem a little different. Doesn't mean he's not crushing her. I think both things can be true. He can be crushing, but he's also insane and weird. And it's coming from me, so he weirds me the fuck out.
hint several times that it's too hot, and you say I think it's okay with the fan.
let's
as
try
it
a
is
fan.
now,
Yeah, let's try a fan. Let's see if it's
that's a no to AC.
No. If you guys would have said like we really want the AC and we want to open the windows and just been more thoughtful about it. But I don't think you can be thoughtful and do this career sometimes.
Everybody
If you
has
would
a
have just
bong
shown
now.
a little, like, you don't understand, a little common courtesy, common decency goes so far. You don't have to just impose and just do things. You can just be thoughtful sometimes and just say that to me. I guarantee you.
The whole thing is insane because all she did was clean a French press and make coffee. That's what I think is insane. And then he brings all like other stuff into it, but he keeps the thing he keeps harping on is about the stupid French press, which I don't understand. I really don't. It's weird.
I would have.
But there was plenty of thoughtfulness. I offered to split donuts with you. I offered to send you money for the electricity for the AC. I got you pizza. Paid for
Yeah.
your drinks.
But
I mean, it's pretty thoughtful. I don't think I've
Yeah.
asked you to pay for anything this whole time. I'm not holding it against you, but
I'm just meaning
describing
with the
that
air
as not being
conditioner. I just
thoughtful
mean
at all.
with the air
is
No,
a little
yeah,
bit.
that's all thoughtful there. There's some thoughtfulness there, but instead of just installing an air conditioner that goes, it's not a real one, it goes in the window, and instead of taking the curtains down, you hinted at that you wanted the air conditioner,
Absolutely, several times, yeah.
and I would have been happy to do that if you would have just come to me and said in an earnest, real way.
No, he wouldn't have been. I'm 100% sure he wouldn't have been. I don't know why, but I tell you, this guy's weird. This is a humiliation ritual. I don't even think it is.
Not as a streamer, as a human being. We're hot. We actually just want, I would have just gladly installed that, but you didn't come to me in that real kind of way, because you guys were busy doing the streams and putting more focus on that, on the business things, and that does take away from just having a real thoughtfulness quality about you.
Well, I mean, I feel like we've talked it through. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
there's
I just
much more
hope
to say.
I hope people can pick up on any nuances and things like that.
Would you mind taking questions from the chat?
I
at this
also want
point?
to think about some. I just want to think about some of the things Ben's. I just watched it a little bit, but I don't think I'm as much of a mental case. Maybe a little OCD.
He is 100%. No, you're not an OCD, okay? If you have a moldy French press, I don't fucking care what you have to say. OCD people, they don't have moldy French presses. I know OCD people. OCD people will look at something out of place, 100% they will put it back into its place. They can't control it. If you have a moldy French press and you're claiming OCD, fuck off, okay? No fucking way. No way you're gonna have a moldy shit in your house when you're OCD. There's no way.
A little bit of a shut-in.
You're weirdo. That's what
Oh,
you
you
are.
did call me an incel too. But that was you just react. It's just like
I
a
was
reaction.
upset. I was upset.
Yeah.
Even after I said like, okay.
I
It was the woman thing. I felt like you were treating me differently for something that had nothing to do with being male or
I wonder how much money he also gave her. I have no idea. I'm not gonna go there because I don't know.
female because I was female. I may have been over exaggerated with that. It seems to be more about the streamer thing, so
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is.
I don't think you're an incel.
Okay. No, I've had times where I have a side of me like that can be a loser. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you are absolutely. You have some other thing going on with you, dude. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's not OCD. You're fucking. You're weird. This guy's fucking weird. He needed a good bully in school or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I definitely have a loser side that gets into a depression, gives up on trying, and like I have that side.
Oh, there we go. He has manic depression.
But
Yeah.
I think lately
I do
I'm
too.
getting better at breaking out of it. But I definitely have a loser.
Nothing he says makes any sense. This is the biggest nothing burg I've ever heard of. Well, the point of this is just listen to him for a little bit. He's kind of weird. Like, I really believe that he is some of the weirdest person I've ever seen in my life.
Side, and sometimes it does get the best of me, and I feel more like let's give up on, let's not even try. Let's not even put in the air conditioner.
Yeah.
So
no,
maybe you guys felt like you were coming up against this wall, but
Yeah.
but I'm saying though, the code to get through anything like that, try thoughtfulness first. Try just
Joe, don't leave yet. I have a question for you soon. Because he's gonna start saying some weird ass shit, and I don't know who is the actual racist. And you have to answer that question.
it really probably will work more than just imposing. Try just having a thoughtful communication.
Ah, shut up. You already looked.
Hey, no, if someone wants to email me, you can do that. It's on the. Okay, so that guy Lalo, maybe he ruined the day too yesterday. He ruined everyone's day by being so. He may, just leaving him in the apartment and talking on the computer. That may have infused in me and then just got me so. Because he really wants power over people. He says mean things, mean-spirited things.
So Lalo is just a guy that looks very Mexican, okay? He speaks Spanish. I don't know how well he speaks. He was born in the US, in Wisconsin, I think.
So maybe that guy ruined everything.
I feel like that's a little bit of a cop out to say him
Yeah,
talking with
I'm
the
just making a joke.
computer.
I think I'm just kind of joking. But
Oh, okay.
It's not kind of joking. He's very annoyed and angry at Lalo.
But I do think I think you should be careful about letting that guy run this thing. Like, I think you and Ben have an interesting. I would be careful. I'm not saying.
You and Ben have an interesting dynamic that will benefit a lot from being away from each other. Okay? 100%. If you're like this, what the fuck do you let people stay over?
Oh, okay. I'll say this about Lalo, right? What he's doing. He's not a. English-speaking people talk sometimes in a very harsh way, right?
English speaking people.
So we're trying to get better now.
I would say we're getting worse. Talking harshly is usually good. It's better than being a complete pussy about it.
As a Hispanic guy, he's just latched onto this very harsh way that English people speak to each other. So it's not a problem for him. He's just an imposter. He's just playing around. It doesn't matter for him to say every mean possible thing, to use language in a way as a weapon. It doesn't bother him.
Okay, Joe, who is the racist? Is it Lalo for denying his Mexican heritage, that even though he was born in Wisconsin, is an English-speaking native? Or is it this white shirt guy for saying that the reason why Lalo is mean is because he has Mexican ancestry? And also, the fact that I'm seen as mean, is it because I have Mexican ancestry and I just want power with my words? Can anybody explain that to me real quick?
Because he's just playing around with. He's like playing around as a Hispanic guy, talking how English people talk in a very mean-spirited way. So it's not real for him. Whereas if I did that, I would feel bad. I would feel genuinely bad to throw some of that harsh.
I really want to know who's the racist. I am so confused. This is one of the few times that I'm not I don't even know. You are literally watching manipulators exploit a retarded autistic person for clicks and views. Uh-huh. Have you, are we not men? I don't know if you know this, okay? But, there's a person in the internet called Ethan Rolfe. Okay? And if you know anything about Ethan Rolfe, he's probably the dumbest person on the internet. Is it wrong for people to cover Ethan Rolfe because he's dumb? I'm watching this because it's fucking weird. It is actually weird. And I really want an answer to my question, Joe.
Rhetoric and say like mean things.
So you're saying that it's sort of like a
It's
secondary identity he's taking on, so it doesn't really feel real.
Oh, she cleans his coffee makeup. Maybe he felt some type of way of being killed on dirty ways. Maybe gene sensitive subject for him. Just speculating using the limited info. I think he's just weird. That's the only thing. It's just gross. Don't fucking watch. God damn it, dude. If you don't like the content, don't fucking watch it. Stop annoying me with this bullshit. Every single time, it's like you want to come here and tell me what the fuck to do with my stream. Stop it.
Real to him.
Exactly.
But he wouldn't say that same stuff in Spanish to someone, for example, is kind of what you're saying.
To his family, yeah. No, I don't think I think that's it, yeah.
That's interesting.
And so you got to be careful of someone like that.
Can I see
Because
Or I could mute you if that's what you want, okay? I can take away your ranch and mute you if that's what you want. Come on, dude. Stop being such a buzzkill. Yes, I'm watching a retarded person on the internet. Welcome.
because he's still saying things in a really mean
I don't know if you ever seen my channel, but sometimes I fucking do it. There's a time that I went and I look at that some stupid idiot. What was his name? Spin City, and I saw him literally get castrated by Rosara the Raging Tomato, and he's fucking retarded.
He's just posing. He's just playing around with a secondary identity. And English people, there's a lot of can talk to people in very harsh tones sometimes and say really mean things, and that's how a lot of maybe English-speaking countries got power in the world, through the harsh rhetoric, and they use that to subjugate people. And Spanish people, and so I think he's just playing around with all that, and it's not real to him.
No, it is real to us, the Spanish speaking, okay? If you tell a Spanish speaking person that they are not ready to be mean with their language, they will start cussing you in Spanish because we fucking can't do it, okay? So the meaniness doesn't come from the fact that I know English. It has nothing to do with that. I don't think my idea of being an American is to be mean with my language. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with hard work and determination and self-actualization and other kind of ideas that I think are very important when it comes to how societies run. But this is that's what I think. That's the thing that I kind of believe. That is the actual thing going on. That's what I actually believe. That he is kind of the racist guy for saying that. But I really wanted Joe to tell me which one was the racist, to be honest, but I'm not entirely sure. That's it. He's being passive aggressive about daddy blocking, so about the AC and moldy press. He's just being passive aggressive. That's true. He'd hate you, Emmet. You speak directly and don't fear stepping on eggshells. I agree. There's a lot of people that hate me for that. And by the way, I want to be like completely honest. I don't care about your skin tone. It's so stupid. I just use it because I find it fucking ridiculously funny sometimes. That people are like, oh my god, look at my melanin. It's like, oh no, not the melanin.
And so that's why he deep down he wants power, but maybe also he's trying to use.
What is the power that you think he wants?
He wants to play around with that power of using words, to using language as a way to control people a little bit, to hurt people, and that is kind of the English tradition. That's the of countries that are based on.
You mean like domination?
Yeah, that's and I think he's just playing around with that, but if I started talking like that, I would immediately feel like I should check myself, because that's hurting me to spew.
Hell nah. When I call somebody retarded, it doesn't hurt me. It fits me. It makes me feel good, okay? Absolutely. That's fake fucking news. If I called you a retard, okay, it's probably because you're being one. This is just sad and pathetic. It is sad and pathetic.
Hateful, a little hatefulness, a little hate here and there, a little.
I bet he paid for the hotel too? No. She paid for the hotel.
Joe Shabatoni says, I'm 100% with Steve now.
Yeah, that might be
Well, Sabatoni hates Lalo, okay?
an insightful point, right?
Yeah, I mean, Lalo has said many times that he not wishes he was white, but wishes he was lighter skinned. He only dates people who are lighter skinned than him. So I don't think you're wrong that he craves a white identity and maybe sees people who speak English
He sees the
as
opportunity.
superior.
Oh,
And
okay.
so, well, I'll see.
She's 100% baiting him into stupidity. I believe so. I believe so. It's about to
Yeah,
be
also
over.
the opportunity.
It's 100% about to be over.
So he'll use that to his advantage to be cruel.
That's it. When he's talking, there's a little cruelty in there, and
100%,
you
yes.
might, we know this from dealing. I mean, I'm sure they
I
know
don't
it in
think
the
so.
Spanish. They know it too, but
He's an artist. I don't think he has much money, Trench.
I think English-speaking people know it pretty well. That feeling of cruelty, that especially from it can be in your family. So you don't want to repeat it. You want to dissolve it. You know, and Lalo doesn't have that. He still wants to be a little cruel and gain power and just play around with all that to see how it feels. Where we've already done it, kind of. A lot of people now, it's like we've done it, and now we want to test out compassion.
Yeah.
We want to learn empathy and compassion.
Oh no,
and
not
caring about
empathy.
people. And just having a little bit, instead of being infused with wanting power and being cruel and wanting to get the result, we want to figure out how to be more thoughtful and
Empathy is just
caring.
fake and gay.
Yeah, we've gone past that. And
We've
maybe
seen
he's
it.
like stuck back in that time where, Europeans were
it might be
just
a
all
brand-
about domination.
So gay.
Well, he wants to adapt that for some reason and play around with it and see if it's going to help his life somehow to be like that. See if
Yeah. Yeah, the white man has retreated from being so harsh and all about domination.
It's so gay.
yeah. A lot
Maybe
of-
on some level he feels like, well, his people, the Mexicans were dominated by the Europeans, so it's natural to see
To
Europeans
be,
as
however, she
superior
killed him an hour
English
ago. It's
language,
just to
etc.,
start to realize it.
to want to be like that.
Yeah, and I don't think he should. I don't think that should be glorified. I think you should find out really quickly that that's not the best way to. That's not the type of identity you should be creating for yourself, and whether it's
What is this? This is tardiness. Okay, this is the actual retardedness. Orisha in now's Orisha in now as empathy. Yep.
a fake identity on the internet, either way, you're still spewing a little cruelty and probably a little inner violence.
Wait, this conversation went on for an hour. Yeah, there's a moment when they just stay quiet, like for 30 seconds. Nobody says anything. They just look at each other in the most awkward way possible.
This is coming through in the rhetoric.
I don't keep up with the Turks. Do they travel around the RV going town to town like the circus? Yes.
When he's talking.
Well, he's
This
not
is
a violent
Bond scum,
person at
true.
all, though. I'm not saying that you're saying he is, but
There's subtle.
it's only speech.
But that's it, though. That's where it can come through, though, nowadays. And most people aren't violent physically, like but it comes through in a subtle way, in a passive way,
Yeah.
And nowadays, I think people are becoming more aware of themselves, so they don't want to repeat those kind of patterns. Lalo should read Krishnamurti, Jaidu Krishnamurti.
He doesn't read anything.
Well, read that, and then he won't have any choice to. He'll have to think that through a little bit.
He probably should think about things. He's a very superficial person.
And no, but you know what? He also might have a lot of potential to be a really great person. But if he's rooted in this, if his roots are power, position, cruelty, acting like the English thing.
Like this. This is a perfect example of just quietness for a little moment and nobody says anything. It's super awkward.
There is a lot, yeah. There is a tenderness in those other language, in the Spanish language, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just retarded, okay? No, there isn't. There's no tenderness. They're like, moon is such a tender word. Fuck off. Okay. Arnie wants to watch this for some stupid reason. So you all are gonna suffer. We're suffering together. The only thing that you're gonna request.
Live can affect other people.
Yeah, I don't care about this. That was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to watch. Pond scum is anathema to the shrimp swarm. I don't know, like, shrimp's good at eating scum. I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. I mean, it was over. Now it's over. I don't think I'm gonna see anything else. I do have another thing that I wanna showcase. I really think this is funny. We have enough people to watch it. I know it has nothing to do with the bullshit. I don't care.
Not
I don't care. I don't.
cakes and Jesus. I want cakes and Jesus.
No, exegesis.
Jesus.
Oh, dang it.
CSD, I actually agree with you about walking yourself into a trap, but you walk yourself into a trap because it pokes holes in your ideology. It
So that's not
exposes
always
your
true. I know you think
inconsistencies.
that you're right.
It was fun and little chuckle after debating Vig tonight. Oh, you debated Vigilante? I mean, I don't know how he... It was a good thing that I didn't go there, I guess, because last time Vigilante had to deal with me, he had a little bit of a hard time. He felt a little bit wrong. I don't think he was able to sleep that night. Maybe somebody used his French press. He's got a little bit mad after. Fucking Vigilante, he's such an idiot.
Jess, but a loaded question has a presupposition in it.
It's got nothing to do with me being
Hold on,
right
I'm
or
not-
wrong.
I'm
It's
not-
just
I'm not
that's
done.
what it does. If
No,
you
it's-
Now we're gonna watch the DSD JSY, which I think is the funniest shit ever.
can't
No,
answer
it's
simple
not.
yes or
No,
no
it's
questions,
actually not. No, it's actually
It-
not. The person asking the
it
question.
really, really well
Okay,
demonstrates
you know what? You're a
how
fucking
many
idiot,
holes
Jess,
are in your
and you know
ideology.
everything. Yep, you know everything.
Catfight.
Do you know what a loaded question is and why the question is called loaded? It's called loaded because it has a presupposition. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Talk about triggers.
Yeah. Nope. It's called a presupposition. It's loaded because it has a presupposition, which means the person is presupposing something for you. But when you answer yes or no, that's when you're in the trap. And see, when people ask me loaded questions, I simple yes or no, you retard. Well, you're
Scott, thank you for being here. Always a pleasure to have you. Have a good night. This is just about 10 minutes. It's gonna be fun, though. It was fun. Little Chuck. Okay, yeah. He always has a hard time because he doesn't understand words. Loaded like a potato? Loaded like a banana clip.
Retard is actually the person who doesn't understand what a loaded question is or a presupposition and the actual way to answer that question. Go ahead.
So you don't
I didn't
don't
hurt. I
believe.
just actually explained something to you that you simply don't understand.
Well, you're making an assumption there, for one.
Well,
But
tell me what a loaded question is, Jess, and what a loaded question is supposed to do.
well, actually, I'm going to ask my question that I was in the middle of asking before you rudely interrupted.
Oh, I wasn't rude about
it. Do you think that when you asked a yes or no question, simple yes or no question, that it's to do with the arguments being made, do you think that pokes holes into someone's argument?
Yes.
Well, that's really broad. You're asking a really broad.
So you want to do yes or no questions, but you need to do the groundwork. So the presupposition is accepted. And there's a lot of people who do like yes or no questions without the groundwork to get to the acceptance of the presupposition. So what I will usually do is do very basic questions that are necessary for me to be able to ask the big question. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? Do you agree with this? Yes or no? And it's very simple things, right? Do you agree blue is a color? Yes. Do you agree blue has this wavelength? Yes. Do you then agree that the wavelength that we see in the skies is this one? Yes. Okay, the sky is blue, right? And he really agreed to all of that, so he has to say yes. That's the point of how you actually are supposed to perform it. That's why cross-examination is so important in most cases.
Broad question that doesn't have.
I'm asking a yes or no question.
You're actually asking a very broad question. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You obviously.
I don't know why every single woman that I ever talk to has that tone sometimes. I don't know what you're doing is you're going to have a very broad question. Well, not every single woman, but it's like a typical woman thing, right? It's like very womanly to do that. Men have like kind of the opposite idea too, but they do it differently. When they're trying to be condescending, like when people are trying to be condescending, the idea is gonna do this, and they're gonna be. It's very annoying.
Don't know what those types of questions are when there are multiple answers. Hello.
I just asked you a yes or no question.
Do I think that a simple
do you think that asking yes or no questions?
Not all yes or no questions are simple. You obviously do not understand what a presupposition.
Do you think
and a presupposition
that asking yes or no questions can poke holes in someone's ideology?
If they don't know how to fucking understand nuance and ask clarifying questions, yeah. Because
you can always ask for clarifying questions, but if you're not actually doing it, you're gonna have a problem.
They're retarded. Only retards answer loaded questions yes or no.
Everybody's condescending. Condescending is like just. In fact, the idea that you're just saying, hey, you're just retarded, that's condescending.
Because retards don't understand that the person answering.
I'm not asking about loaded questions. I asked, do you think that asking yes or no questions can poke holes in someone's arguments?
Yes.
Yes. Asking yes or no.
There you go.
Can reveal holes in other people's arguments, but
that was my point.
If there's
that was my point, dickhead.
If there is no hole in the other person's argument, and you are asking a loaded question, then that person should actually do what, Jess?
A loaded question has got nothing to do with what I was talking about. I just said what I was talking about, and you conceded. You conceded to my point. That's the end of it.
I didn't concede to your point.
You conceded to my point. That's the end of it.
You are one of the most pompous women I've ever met in my life on the internet. You really are.
I literally just asked you if asking yes or no questions can poke holes in someone's argument, and you said yes. You conceded.
I didn't concede to shit. I answered a fucking question, you dumbass.
Yeah, exactly, which was the point of what I was fucking saying, idiot.
You think that you are the most logical woman who ever lived, when really you are the most...
Actually, I don't. I love being proved wrong.
No, actually, you go around telling everybody how you're
Emmet's the most logical person who has been on the internet ever.
so much better than all of the other women because you're so much
When do
more
I say that?
logical.
What would be so wrong about people saying, yeah, I'm the, you know, I am the shit? Fuck off.
When do I say that? Bring up
You don't even
bring up the clip of me saying
you
that.
don't even...
Bring up the clip of me
I
saying that.
absolutely recorded our phone call, Jess.
Bring
Absolutely.
up the clip of me saying that.
So do you know what a presupposition
You got
is,
claims,
Jess?
now back
And
up
how
your
it-
claim.
Do you
Back
know...
up your claim.
We
No,
were
you
on
made a
fucking-
claim.
We were
Back
on
it
a
up.
telephone call, and you know
Back up your
Would I
claim.
record my telephone call?
Back up your claim.
Would I record our telephone call, Jess?
Back up your claim. You made a claim, now
It was
prove
in a
it.
conversation with you over the phone. Do you know what a presupposition is and how it made...
What was if you're not ready, Jesse's self-proclaimed see you next Thursday, you mean can't?
It makes a question loaded?
Yes, I do. That's got nothing to do with...
Yeah, but the idea of can't is different in what is this, Australia, in the down under. It just means something different the way that we use the word can't. So
the point I was making.
Actually, it fucking does. It has everything to do with it.
You conceded to my point, you idiot. I asked if a yes or no question can poke holes in someone's argument, and you said yes. You conceded.
Oh my god, I didn't concede. I answered a question. What the fuck is wrong with you?
yes, but if you answer the question according to her argument and you agree with her argument, you're conceding to the argument. It's that simple.
Do you really
That
think
was the whole
me-
claim I was
No.
making, fucking dum-dum?
Oh my god, not all
Dum-dum.
questions are simple yes or no questions when you think they are. What happens is people like you ask loaded questions and think
Like
that
what?
retards are
Like
just gonna
what?
say, the retards actually will just say yes or no.
Like what? Give me an
When
example of a
you-
loaded
when
question that
you
I've
ask-
asked.
When you ask a question and you already have another question loaded,
Give
because you
an
understand-
example of your
Holy
fucking
shit.
claim.
Holy shit.
You're trying to make a fucking assertion.
Holy...
Give an example of when I've done
What
that.
the fuck are you... Oh my fucking... What the fuck are you talking about, you dumb bitch?
You said that I make loaded questions.
Holy
right?
shit.
That's what you said, right? So give
Yep.
an example
People
of when
ask
that's
loaded
happened.
questions. What happens is someone asks a question. The other person thinks that it's just yes or no. Or I'm sorry, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You ask me a question. You think that I think it's just a question, but actually you think that you know how I'm going to answer the question. So you already have another question or a response in your fucking pocket. We call that a trap. We call that bad faith. If you're not actually seeking the truth and you're just seeking a gotcha,
And when have I done
those
that?
are
Can
presupposed.
you give an example?
Uh-huh.
Are you saying
Here
me
all
or are
the
you
fucking
saying
time.
people?
It happens in here all the you do it as well.
Yeah, give an example of when I've done that.
At this
Please.
moment, the way that my brain is functioning, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. Right now, my brain is focused on teaching you what a loaded fucking question
You
is.
don't need
and
to
why
teach.
it's-
Oh, right now, my brain is going to teach you. Okay, I am the teacher.
Me
Loaded.
anything. I already fucking know that, dummy.
So when you say it's just a simple yes or no, actually, it's not a simple yes or no. You're trying to trap someone. It's called bad faith, and it's dark arts of debate. Hello?
Dark Arts of Debate. I want to listen to that again because I think this is amazing. Okay, this is what we're gonna be doing, bros. You see how Andrew Wilson has his verbal combat debate academy. Okay, where you can learn how to debate. Fuck that. Okay, fuck all of that. We're gonna be doing the Howard's Debate and Magic, okay? The Howards of Debate and Magic Academy. We're gonna sort you into different houses. We're gonna teach you the dark arts of debate, okay? That's what we're gonna be doing. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Crap someone. It's called bad faith and it's dark arts of debate. Hello.
When have I done that? Give an example. Otherwise, you just
Oh, the dark arts of debate.
talking out your ass.
Didn't let me talk out my ass, but you obviously, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll start recording every interaction with you here on out so that I can get
You can do that. If you can actually show proof of your claim, that would be helpful.
Hey, Jess.
Otherwise, like, you're just talking shit.
Asking someone a question
The dark magic of debate.
and then them answering you with a nuance and you freaking out saying I'm asking a yes or no question. This just happened a couple days ago. You asked me a question.
Oh, you're talking about
you asked me a question.
Therapist. Yeah, you're
you
talking
asked
about
me a question.
No, let's make it clear to anyone watching exactly
you
what
asked
happened.
me a question.
When have I done that? I'm not a wizard. The dark arts of debate. She clearly thinks she's a queen.
What happened was I asked
you wouldn't accept
what,
the nuanced answer because
what happened,
you're fucking loaded. You answered
what
a
happened,
loaded question.
What happened was I asked you if you think that majority of therapists are mentally ill, and you said yes.
Yeah.
And then I asked you if you think that given that you already agreed that most fucking therapists are mentally ill, do you think that they should be teaching people how to be mentally well? That was what I asked you.
You understand that that's not a simple yes or no question.
To you, it might not be.
No, it is a very complex, nuanced question. The answer is very complex and nuanced.
Okay, lady.
No, this is the answer has to be yes or no. You either believe that it is a yes, okay, they should be the ones, and you have a reason to believe that, or you say no, or you claim ignorance. This is not a very complicated question, to be honest. And we're talking about most people in most cases, right? Maybe it is somebody is completely insane. They should not be teaching. We can agree to that. It's about what mostly should happen. I went to a debate, accidentally summoned Cthulhu. It happens, okay? I went to a debate. I was just like normally talking to somebody, and then I blattered out about the cadabra, and that was it. My opponent had to concede, probably because he wasn't breathing anymore. Like about the cadabra, and shit, it happens, broskies. So I'm on probation with the League of Dark Arts of Debates. With the dork arts of debates. It is what it is.
Okay, lady.
Exactly. You.
That's your example of a loaded question, right?
So what you were no. You asked me then. Yes. So what you did.
That's a loaded question, right?
So
it's not just a logical fucking line of questioning.
That is a question. It's a question. The problem.
Oh, so that's not a loaded question.
Shut the fuck up and let me answer the fucking question.
It's not a loaded question.
What
so
happened?
when is it?
Shut the fuck up, you
when
dumb
it's a loaded
cunt.
question
like,
and when it's not.
Shut up and let me answer.
Why don't you tell us when it?
I find it funny that they both use like some of my quick bangers. Dumb cunt.
It's a loaded question and when it's.
I've been changing hearts and minds.
What happens with Jess is she thinks she can overtalk you enough so that you won't fucking keep talking. Shut up, Jess. Let me answer the fucking question. You asked a question. The answer I gave, you did not like it because it was nuanced and because it's complex. You don't like answers that aren't
what did you say?
No. That is your fucking problem.
What did you say, though?
It depends on the individual's spectrum of mental illness.
That's what you said. It's a spectrum. It's a spectrum.
Mental health is a spectrum.
You know, that's a loaded question, eh? Yep, right. That makes total sense.
No, the thing was you didn't want to accept my answer.
So,
do you not remember that?
So you're talking.
You said no. It's
Well,
just a yes or no.
I asked a
DSP.
yes or no question.
It's just a yes or no. But
Yes,
the thing
I
is,
asked.
you think
I
it's
asked
a
a yes or
it's
no
not
question.
A yes or no answer.
So when does it
The
become a
answer is not
loaded
yes or
question?
no.
So when does it become a loaded question?
Okay,
Is
so
that a loaded question?
Here, I'll give you an example.
When does it become a loaded question? Is that a loaded question? Those are very good questions, by the way.
If you're gonna make it personal, you might as well make it about something that I've made a loaded question.
You just want an example of a loaded question, right?
No, you've tried to make out that I fucking say loaded questions, and I do it all the time. If I do it so much, you should be able to give me an
Everybody
example.
does it. Didn't I say that? I said you
Well,
do
why
it,
don't
other
you
people
give
do
an
it.
example of when I've done
I
it?
can't pull a specific example from my fucking memory bank right now.
Because you're talking shit.
No, I'm not talking
My memory
shit.
bank.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not actually talking shit. I have pretty bad memory recall this early in the morning, you fucking bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here. You want me to pull from my little small memory bank at when it's 10:30 in the morning?
Okay, listen, okay. I'm itty bitty memory bank. It's a itty bitty, okay. It's not that big. It's small. Especially in the morning, like right now. It's very small, okay. I can't remember. What the fuck? You go to the bed? It's early in the morning, day.
I've been awake for 2 hours. Like, my brain.
So
isn't
you're
fully
blabbering to
functioning.
me. You're blabbering to me about how some people
No,
say
my
loaded
issue with you
questions
is that you don't
and blah
understand
blah
that
blah
answers
blah
can be
blah.
nuanced and
So
complex.
that's what you're
And
doing.
you
You're blabbering
think-
to
you
me
think-
about
you-
that
you think
when
that
you
you
already
are-
conceded.
Oh my fucking
You're
God.
already conceded to my point that saying simple
didn't
yes or no
concede
questions
to anything.
pokes holes in
I
people's
answered a
argument, and that was my point. You agreed to my point.
Concede to anything.
You
I
agreed.
Memory bank doesn't open until 11. The crack of 10:30.
To my
a
point, you
question.
fucking dummy. Is your memory that
I
thick
didn't
that you
agree
don't
to your
remember?
point. I simply said, yeah, sometimes a simple yes or no question can poke a hole in someone's
people's
ideology.
arguments.
Not all the
no
time.
shit.
Not
No
all
shit.
the time.
I
Not
didn't say all the time.
the time.
Did I say it all the time?
That's
you
the
fucking
fucking
idiot.
nuance, you dumbass.
You're a
Oh my
fucking
God.
idiot. You're
You
a fucking
are actually-
idiot. Get
you
out of
are
your fucking feelings.
You are actually retarded.
Monday is my late work day. I woke at 4 a.m. Just only been up 2 hours. If you're against therapy and your first question is, don't you think most therapists are mentally ill? Then that's not some revelatory question. Gotta get real. Everybody's fine. Well, in accordance to psychology, it's like everybody has problems. Everybody has some kind of mental illness. Everybody some kind of problem, some problematic idea. And there's no way that you're gonna get away from it. I just thought it was funny. I wanted to showcase it because I always think it's funny. It's fucking weird. It's like when I go on and have a fight about when I have a little bit of a fight when it comes to consent, and I pretty much tell people that consent is fake and gay. And they pretend not to understand that. They pretend that me saying that is like me trying to attack them somehow.
Salty, that's on me. So patient when I take my style, then blame it on me. I got 100 different and I don't need none of them. So keep on stealing, but you better stop fronting, nigga. I'm the greatest artist alive, no job talking. You should take 5, maybe smoke on 4. Walk and think about what you gon' say next. I don't play favorites, nigga. I'm the gayest.
Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. I'm the gayest nigga in the world. Everybody owe me. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest stars you ever seen. Tony, I'm the gayest nigga in the world. Everybody know me.
LOL, magic nigga, you could tell me where my ideas come from, nigga, you a dumb dumb. Thoughts like an avalanche all day, all I do is stand out the way for a second, grab one. Hoover damn, couldn't stop my flow, I got more ideas than I know what to do with, I don't need yours. It's a two-piece, you don't need to speak, but you better stop playing with me, or I'll count to three, bro. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. I'm the gayest nigga in the world, everybody owe me. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. Greatest artist you ever seen, Tony. I'm the gayest nigga in the world, everybody owe me. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. Stop playing with the homie. I'm coming with receipts and I'm getting that money. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. Stop playing with the homie. I'm coming with receipts and I'm getting that money. Yeah. Man, that's such a cool song. It's such a small little beat of genius. Now, I did say that I was gonna play that I was gonna do Beauty and the Beast. So I'm gonna do it. I just need some time. Give me a second. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. Best stop playing with the homie. I'm coming with receipts and I'm getting that money. I said everybody owe me. Everybody owe me. I said everybody owe me. Best stop playing with the homie. I'm coming with receipts and I'm getting that money. It's always fun. Okay, we're gonna do this one. I can't hear myself, so there we go. Now I can hear myself now. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely having friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, a smile to say the least, but a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet as strange, finding you can change, learning well you were wrong.
certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. I want a moment of silence for the soul of the retard on the internet that was totally mocked by Thorps. Anyway, we did it, boys. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. 100%. Oh my god. That was nice. Thank you. Think you get wrecked. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? It was very romantic. This is not romantic. That was making fun of dumbasses on the internet. That's what it was. Hearts to hearts? What? This is new. I'll see it later. I'll watch it another time. Is there... Oh, what the fuck? I can't show this. There wasn't asking me anything, and I was like, is this like a panel? Can I join? What is this? It was. Not great. Pooh whistle. Okay. Might be able to find... I don't think I can find anything else. You wanna hear one of my favorite songs? Yeah, good morning, cat. Welcome. We just had a little bit of a coffee. We were talking about the coffee. Coffee. You just missed me singing Beauty and the Beast, by the way. Like, you just missed it. Oh, should we? Should we? We join?
Another theist went low.
We trained him as an
Ignore
idiot on purpose.
Wimplow. He is an idiot. We trained him to fight wrong on.
No, I don't want to. Someone by Pooh whistling. Pooh. It was funny. I remember that. That was kind of funny. I try to play, by the way, I try to play League of Legends and I can't. I don't know why. I don't want to learn why. I just gonna let it go. I don't care enough. The Art of War, true. Yeah. Yeah, the guy's called Steve. Oh, good enough, people. I'm going pro at League. Dude, I saw you play. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, but you can barely lane. There were so many times that you had CS and you could barely lane. Barely. I'm not saying I'm better. That's not my claim. All I'm saying is you were as good at League of Legends as I am at Overwatch. That is my claim. I was just as good as Overwatch. Wait, did he say something? Nah, I'm good at. Oh, look. Oh, no, 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 no. Is it this one? I think it's this one. There we go. Yeah. We need to see the one that you're actually laning. Why are you playing here? Is it Giovanni? Oh, he's playing Annie. What is the one that you're actually playing? Yeah, remember that one. This one. This is the one. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're gonna see a little bit of this. I'm scarred from Overwatch. You're not scarred from Overwatch. Never playing Overwatch. You are playing Overwatch with us again.
I'm going top.
Wait. I want everybody to see his CSing ability.
I could have very.
Okay, he's gonna die there. Okay. Now, I know you're a jungler, so I'm not gonna go uber bad at you. I'm not gonna say that everything is your fault. But at the same time,
Have fun with the exoskeleton ass.
there's a lot of things you are weird about. Never playing Overwatch with you all again because you blame everything on me, Elder. I mean, we can not invite Elder. That's a possibility.
I'm gonna like auto attack once and leave. Champion has increased mana regen. Oh. That's in this game? Oh, that's in this season? Alright, come on. What is it, 155? I'm not... Come on.
Alright.
Alright, so the way this works is...
Lost one there. Alright, it's not too bad.
The way this works is I just keep doing that.
Now the game,
Stay
the
away
actual
from my
way,
minions, and I just keep doing that.
the actual way the game works is you hit the little minions and get gold so you can get stronger. And whenever you can actually attack the enemy, you do it. Damn, Emmet just went full Regina George. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop. But he lost 2. Alright. Got that one. He has 3. There's a 6 on every wave.
Oh, that was nice. But
Lost
the cool
that
thing
one.
About, AP Triss is that I still won that trade.
Lost that one.
No, it's fine.
Lost that one. We look at the amount of CS. Has 8, which is a wave, and this is wave 4. Well, wave 3. So 2 6s. That's 12.
Oh, fuck, I missed. Great. I'm fucked now. I just lost the lane.
No, you're not losing lane because you're not pushing. You're losing a lane because you're not CSing. Okay? You're supposed to do early in season 3, Emmet. Push lane early to get level 2. Every single time you do that. Did you not get my Mean Girls reference? I don't remember the name of the girls. That's why I didn't get it. But yeah, I now that you mentioned Mean Girls, I get it. It has not to do with you pushing. It has to do with you not CSing. It's 18 plus 1, so 19 CS. From 19, you have 8. You have less than half. You can't lane. You don't know how to lane. Not saying I'm better. Okay? That's not the point.
I lost the lane because of that. And also because I can't last hit to save my fucking life.
Uh-huh. Exactly. It's not about that.
I'm gonna have to leave now. I have to go back. You want to do that? I can fucking all in you right now.
Oh, God. Are you gonna die? Yes.
Damn it. I was so close to being able to kill her too.
What's Luke's yes? Because she's been aggro on me the entire time. I don't know. You need to show me the... You will need to show me her
That makes
stats.
me really fucking mad.
Let's just agree League is as gay as D2. Yeah. Except D2 is less gay because it's D2. But in your case, I would agree that DD is gay because of personal stuff. Because I never hit Ignite. If you're gonna... Oh, I don't know. Literally need to dodge that and maybe you could have all in her, but you're dead. You're pretty dead already. And I don't think you did bad this game. I think you are able to make it work a little bit later on. But yeah, she has 405 She's probably getting less CS than you because she got 300. But it's still, it's not good, okay? It's not good. I'll be a pro soon, Emmet, you'll see. Okay. I believe you. I believe you. You're a macro player. Well, you're a jungler, so yeah. You are a youngler. Youngling. Okay. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Unless somebody wants to play Overwatch. Hey, Chazzy Bear. Welcome. And you just got here in time. We'll see if we get to play or not. What do we do? Cuphead and the lilies. I wanna play Xenonauts. I ain't playing shit, I feel terrible. I guess it's time for me to play Diablo 2. It's just how it works. She's absolutely gonna go insane on me. How you mean? It was really fun. Okay. I'm a League only player. I wish I could play. The dude is far superior anyway. Don't. Just don't. I could play Little Nightmares 1. I hate Little Nightmares 1. Although it's better than 2. I really hated 2. Record of Lotos. Oh, I could play. Unfriended and blocked, damn it. Yeah. Just gone. I wanna play something, but I don't wanna play anything. I wanna go to bed. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go to bed. Mr. Bill is live. So, I'm gonna do that. Gonna find more IQ test games for you, Emmet. We have to finish the one that we started, Little Nightmares 3. Is there another like a... Oh, there is one. What is the name? My name, my new Q. Maybe I have it in my wish list. Not that expensive. It's not Deltarune. Not that. Oh, Baba is you. Baba is you is a puzzle game. Wanna see it? You can probably watch it. Let's watch the intro. So you have to get to the there is like logical gates, and depending on the logical gates is what you can do, and the point is to get to the flag. It's like a well-known IQ test game. That looks interesting and rage-inducing. It is. It's supposed to be like one great game, but it's been a long time. Like I never played it, so I don't know. I don't know how good it is. It's supposed to be like super good. Baba is you. If we get a 20, I'll play it. I'll play it right now. If we can get 20 total, which is just enough to cover the cost of the game. It's like super good. True. Super. No doubt. Anyway, tomorrow they're gonna install the AC my room, so I need to be awake and I really need to go to bed. So I will end the stream. This is not supposed to be like a horribly awful game. There is some there's supposed to be some end game puzzles that can be complicated, but in reality it's supposed to be kinda not that hard. Oh my god. Oh, I was going to go to bed. Well, I'm not. Let's do Faba is you. Guess we're doing it. Okay. It's not going to take long. It's not taking long at all. You know how it feels? It feels exactly this feels like verbal combat. It's exactly how it feels. Thanks so much, Chassis, for the insanely huge normals. 20 pounds says, okay, Emmett. For the, girls get it done. Thank you very much for that. Alright, there we go. There we go. Wall is a stop, rock is splash. That was easy. Level 1, where do I go? Okay, so far so easy. Want to play some games before going to Eep anyways, just admit it. I might have a Discord poker session sometimes, I'll join. Ah, that would be cool. I would like to play that. Uh-oh, Wall is you? Okay. So let's get this over. Oh. Oh. There is no Baba. Weird. What is your Discord? My Discord server? Is that what you mean? Water is sink. Uh-oh. Oh, derp. That was dumb. That was dumb of me. Good night, Elder. Rock is push. Oh, I know what to do now. That's weird. Oh, I see. I think. Yep. And then my 1v1 is to me. Next time we have this disagreement. I can't play League. Like, I really cannot. That was not that hard. And then it's gonna get super hard. Baba is you. Wall is a stop. Rock is stop. Alright. I got it. I got you on the library. I got you. Oh, you cannot be win? I thought you could just be win, but apparently not. Okay. I know, flag is win, but I don't have ease. And if I take away the ease from here, or move this, for example, I can't move anymore. I need to figure out what it means. What I want to do is Baba is win, but oh, this is return. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Man. Flag down, win across. I can't touch the flag. What do you mean by flag down, win across? Not the word? What are you talking about? Flag is win. I know flag is win. Oh, I know what you mean now. I don't even know if I can do it. I'm gonna try. I'm retarded. Okay. I got it. Level 1 Lake Icy Waters. Bless your heart. I see wall. Oh, I have an idea. I need to redo it. Wally sink, I don't know. Sink just means die. So it can't be sink. Or can it? Wall and jelly sink. Oh, I think I have an idea. Oh wait, I tried already flag is win and wall. It didn't work. Jelly is sink. Oh. Wally stop. Oh, idiot. Here is the word jelly. Here. Put the word in them. Okay, I didn't know that you could use that as a way forward. Hey, mescaline. Okay, I can't hit it. A school is win. How? I need to be able to get in here. There's a school there. To be able to get the crab. I really don't see how to see this one. Damn, how long do I go? How about rock and star east push? Maybe? If rock us sink, he will sink in the school under it. Oh, it did. Derp. Okay. Looky there. KK smooth. What? Oh, I killed myself and didn't realize. Love is push. Love is win. Olga is defeat. I'm very late, but I just woke up. Coffeegate? Coffeegate is something that happened early on. Love is keke, since love is also in. That's what I was trying to do. Didn't see the baba under your B head? Okay. Okay. Hi, Hollow Nate, welcome. I can't. I need to go to bed. But I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. Chassis. Winnie's move. It's not a bad idea. What about KK? Why did I do this? What about Alge is KK? I got it. While it's a stop. Oh, it's a... I have no idea, and I'm actually just closing my eyes and skipping time. The high-key movie is bad, but I don't want him knowing that. Shut up. Tomorrow I'll play these, and we get more of it. Bush is a star. I think it's Pilar. Pilar is a star. Oh, nope. I already tried stars push. It doesn't work. I think it has to be... Okay. One is you. Oh, I really tried that one. Baba is one, or Baba is you. Win is you, and you just become the thing, but you don't win. It's weird. A star is a stop, but I can't move a star. Yeah, I just can't move it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll play tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow AC is installed I'll be here late. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these. I haven't played the game at all ever, so that's not gonna change. Let's play a liver so that I can pretend
I got you on a liver, though. I got you.
that I didn't rage quit.
And then everybody's mad at me. Oh, gosh. Give me a break.
I'm sorry you're having a hard time at school because they make you sit still and do nothing with your life instead of be a man. Maybe it's a you problem, Goy. Here, take this pill. It's gonna stun your growth and make you insane. And we're gonna call it fixing you. And you're gonna be addicted to it.
Your OCD is flaring because I didn't finish.
I forgot about this song.
Yeah, that happens. Sometimes I send a message to somebody and I spend like 20 hours with OCD. And I have to live with that.
I'm sure the smell of a funeral in your home. Your mouth is an open catacomb. You're speaking the word gets a little worse. You move through
Thank you all for watching.
like a walking corpse. Just stay in the night.
God bless you.
Know so well. 'Cause now you get recognized by your smell. And no one is with you anymore. It's time to reward you for all your work. I'm out of control. You know. That's how you know. I'm out of control. You know. It's time to love. We're past negotiating terms. You were. Yes. It's time to show you we're the best. Pest. You actually thought that you were chosen. We're not impressed. You thought deception was a flex. Guess. Well, now you're up against someone that knows the truth. The smell of a funeral in your home. Your mouth is an open catacomb. Speaking the word gets a little worse. You move through the crowd like a walking corpse. Just stay in the nightmare you know so well.
Have a good night,
Now
everybody.
you get recognized by your smell. And no one is with you anymore. It's time to reward you for all your work. I'm out of control. You know. That's how you know. I'm out of control. You know. It's time to love.
be here tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Baba Is You, courtesy of Chassis Bear. And we're gonna try to finish it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I do care about your OCD. I'm just very tired. My apologies.